I don't know what's happening down there. Did we lose a felt thing? No, maybe it's because I oiled the floor, probably. Okay. Okay, let's get started. Hey, Paola, good morning. I'm just getting going. We had a ant catastrophe this morning, so I'm running a little later than I usually am. I woke up and there was ants in all of Tonks's space. I keep her treats over near her, and there was ants in all of them. So I had to. It happens here this time of year, but it also happens when it rains, and it's been raining nonstop for the last 2 months, 3 months now, for a long time. So, how are you? Don't worry. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna go on TikTok in a second. I just wanted to kind of get settled in before I did that. Whew, it's been an interesting morning already. It's been a wild morning just because I had to run around. I had to run around and clean up all the stuff, and I have an oil thing that I use to kill the ants because it's safe for her. It has cedar oil in it. Except it's oil. So I sprayed my floor, and now whenever I move my chair, it squeaks really loud. Mercury retrograde. Good morning, Susie. How are you? Oh, I'm glad you're doing well, Paola. That's wonderful. So yeah, we're just on the struggle, but I wanted to take Tylenol and I forgot because my neck is killing me. Well, maybe I'll just have to do that in a little bit if it continues to bother me. We're a little on the struggle bus here this morning, but it's okay. I can get you done tomorrow. Probably. And of course, the guy that I'm trying to hire for landscaping, he's somebody that I went to school with, just to do a spring cleanup. It's not a major, I can't with this hair this morning. It's not a major thing. It's but it's going to be expensive, but it's not a huge landscaping project in the sense of he's redoing my whole yard. He's just cleaning up the stuff that needs to get removed from the fall. And, he just messaged me. I've been waiting to hear from him about what day is going to work for him. And of course, he wants to come tomorrow. I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I'm going to be live in the morning, and then I'm going to have a massage, and I won't be here till I can't have him come when I'm doing a live in the morning. And I can't do a live in the evening tomorrow because the massage in the afternoon is going to make me totally out of it. I'm sorry that you're down. I've been kind of blah myself, but I think it's the energy. I think. Let me message this guy back, and then I'm going to go live on TikTok. Susie, did you want a card, hun, before I get going? Where the hell is my messages? Why is it doing this? Home. Anything that comes out that you need to know? Okay. Hi, baby. It's super muggy here today, but it's like cold. It's such a weird combination. I might go get a fan. I don't know. It's such a weird feeling. It's like sticky, but it's cold all at the same time. I think this happened last year around this time. And it's just kind of like, what the hell is that? So Susie, you actually got 2 6s. 6 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. I feel like the reason why you're kind of yuck right now is you're in transition. Yeah, the weather in my area has been very bizarre for probably since February. Honestly, I'm not even sure. I don't know how to go back and like look at what the weather was like back then. But it has been rainy or overcast pretty much every day for the last like 3 months. We will get one day of sun, a little bit here and there, and that's not normal here. And like, so like Saturday was sunny, but the morning wasn't sunny. The afternoon was sunny. Midday and afternoon was sunny, and then Saturday night it rained. It's just like, where the hell? This is not normal for my area at all. Like, and it's supposed to rain now. It's going to be partly rainy, chances of showers for the next 8 days in a row. And I'm like, oh, this is why I'm depressed. Like, there is no sun. There hasn't been sun. This is why I have no motivation, why I'm depressed, why I'm down, because there's literally no sunlight to enjoy life. I know it looks bright out there, but that's not sunny. It's just the sun. Like, it's literally gray skies. It's gray. Everything's gray. That's just the sunlight coming through the clouds. Hey, Sarabi. So, Susie, we have the 6 of Pentacles and 6 of Swords, and I'm not doing questions right now, Sarabi. The question I'm doing is for Susie because she's a member. So it's a free membership reading, which is part of the program. I haven't started doing readings besides that because I'm going to be going on TikTok as well. And I'm not doing yes or no today. I'm doing oracle cards. So we have 6 of Pentacles and 6 of Swords, Susie. And this is an energy of feeling frustrated, feeling stuck, needing to find a balanced approach to life, and really letting go of the stuff that's frustrating, letting go of the stuff that's been holding you back, and moving forward, moving on, moving forward, trusting that things are going to work out, like removing the bad stuff, removing the junk. We did just go into Pluto retrograde, and I didn't stay on top of that. I literally just saw it yesterday on TikTok, and I was like, oh, that could be why people are feeling funky. But it's not as severe as Mercury retrograde is because it's a longer energy. So, yeah. So I'm starting to do less free readings, you guys, because it's just exhausting me. I haven't been able to keep up with that. It's been burning me out. So that's why I'm starting to do, I switched on Friday night to a free oracle pull. So it's literally like you get an oracle card and I tell you what comes through on that instead. Because I can't keep shuffling yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Like I can't keep doing it and not getting any kind of energy in return. I can't keep doing it. It's exhausting me. Yeah, release. Well, you know what? I feel like that's the theme right now anyway, in general for everybody. And it's just funny that that's how it came through for you. Because, I mean, you saw that card, right? I don't know if you're familiar with, I can't remember if you're familiar with Schitt's Creek, but this is when she gets lice and he has to go through her hair and remove the lice for her. So this is literally removing the bad stuff, removing the junk, cleaning it out, getting into a place of harmony and peace where it's good. Let me just see. He needs to go. Is my live goal all set? No. Edit. We want 3 good morning coffee cups. 3. Confirm. Nope, not roses. Coffee cups. Thank you. Dear God. I'm exhausted already. I'm so like out of it today. I give too much out. Yeah, I know. I've had, some of it's like free advertisement for the channel, but I can't. I have to be more mindful. I have to like start doing better for myself with that because it is too much. And like, I really enjoy coming on here, but when it's like nonstop, like yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yeah, shuffle, my hands hurt at the end of 3 hours. It's 3 hours straight. My hands hurt at the end of 3 hours. And often I've made, $5, which I can't do. I can't, this is my livelihood. I can't sit and do free readings for 3 hours, 3 times a week and lose money all that time when I should be doing other stuff, working, making money. So it's an investment into my work, but I also have to be mindful of how much I'm investing. That's the thing. It's starting to get a little bit better though. There's more, like Susie, you started coming because of it. So we're about a month into me going live. I want to say a month. I think I started it at the very beginning of April of me going live the first 3 days of the week. I do think we're a month into it, and there has been some reasonable return as far as like some regular people coming in, some private readings that I've done. So that is a valuable investment. It's not that this is a bad thing. It's just I have to keep it in check a little bit so that I don't lose myself. So, all right. I am going to go live on TikTok now. We'll see how that goes. And it drives me crazy because I'll see people like in their pajamas, like I might do free yes or no at some point without cards that I'm just like channeling. I might do that, but I'm not guaranteeing free readings anymore. I can't do that anymore. So I wanted to do, May is the month of self-care. No, May is the month of mental health. So I wanted to do another self-care card for the week and see what we should be working on as the collective to start out. And see that message. I also have some new, not some new cards, but some cards I haven't used on here before. I've used them, just not on camera, that I think I'm going to use today for the oracle cards. All right, what do we need to know to focus on for the week for our mental health awareness for self-care? What does the collective need to know? Woo! Woo! Okay, this one wants to come out, the top one. So we got, it's ironic with the energy. Hi, good morning, you guys. We got faith for our mental health card of the week for self-care. It does say on the back, have faith. Faith grows when you act without knowing the end result. I feel like this is a really strong message right now for everybody. And the reason why I giggled is because this flower is wilting and this girl is sad and she's just not knowing where she's going. And I feel like this is the collective right now. The collective is sad. The collective feels wilted. The collective is running out of energy and we're all just like, oh my God, is it gonna, good morning, Kristen. Oh my God, is it gonna get any better? Like, when is the lights going to come on? Like, when are we going to get out of this energy? And I feel like everybody's feeling that way. And this is literally saying for this week, you just got to trust it's coming, which sucks because it is so hard to trust when we're not seeing the results. Tap that screen, you guys. I am doing a giveaway when we get to 3,000 likes. And I'm also doing a giveaway so I'm doing two giveaways. I'm doing a giveaway when we get to 3,000 likes, and I'm doing a giveaway if we hit the gifting goal, which I'm going to share right now. It's 3 coffee cups, okay? Sheila, good morning. So $5 reading. My link, my payment things are in the bio, but I do Cash App, melsdivination, if that's easier for you. Good morning, Keisha. Hi. And I will I'll start a list if, whenever I start to get the payments. Yeah, so it's just melsdivination. No numbers or anything, just straight melsdivination. And I think it says Melody Chase on there. I don't remember. But the link is also in my bio. The tap link thing in my bio, that takes you to all the payment options. But what this is the self-care mental health card of the week, because May is mental health time, and this is talking all about us, and this is for everybody, but this is talking all about us needing to hang in there. Pluto just went retrograde 2 or 3 days ago. Mercury's almost out of the shadow period, and things are feeling very dark, confusing, yucky, blah, wilted, literally. I was just talking about, before I went live on TikTok, I was on, thank you for the follow, Sheila. I was just talking on YouTube. By the way, guys, I do have YouTube memberships. If all my YouTube members get mini free readings, so every time I go live. So if that's something you're interested in getting, that is, okay, cool. Thank you, Keisha. I see that it came in. Yep. So that is a perk for joining the memberships. And I do a membership only live readings once a month as well. There's a lot of perks there, but that's the big one that people seem to be most interested in. So this faith card, I just feel like with all of us on the struggle bus right now, people are having the Monday morning blahs. It's just the energy feels exhausting. Some of you might be hungover from Cinco de Mayo. It's really just about trusting that we are getting to the place that we're supposed to be. And the crazy thing is, for those of you that have been following me for a little bit or not, whatever, I have a moderator. Her name's Kristen. She's on both TikTok and YouTube. And I read for her on Friday night. We did a live read on Friday night. And I literally said to her, this guy is going, this is going to happen this week. Like, you're going to bump into this person. You better be ready. I said it in the reading. And yesterday was Sunday. Not even 2 days later, it happened to her. No, it happened to her Saturday night. It happened to her. She bumped into the guy exactly as I said. I said a parking lot, a car, and she has like, she smokes and he doesn't know. So I was like, it's going to have to do with your cigarettes. And like, literally it happened. She was like running to her car to hide her cigarettes because she didn't want him to see it. So sorry to put you on blast, Kristen, but I figured that was a story you didn't mind me sharing. That's okay. I just try to do a little bit of everything, Susie, so that all time zones get as much as I can. I can't do it in the middle of the night for myself. I just can't, but I try to do it a little bit for all time zones. But I'm telling you, Kristen was like, how's that going to happen? I don't see it. Trusting that manifesting right now is insane. It's starting to pick up like crazy. So trying to work on the focus of, yes, I feel like crap, but it's going to get better. Yes, I feel like crap. It's okay to feel like crap, but we gotta let that go and move forward and try to do our best right now, because it's gonna speed up. So I got two paid right now. So we're starting a list. So I have Lakeisha and Sheila both that are going to be doing mini readings. Where's my pen? Oh, there it is. I'm also going to do a giveaway when we hit the gift goal, which is 3 coffee cup Good Morning Coffees. And tapping that link we'll get when we get to 3,000. I do a giveaway every time I go live, assuming we hit the goal. So Keisha and Sheila. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. And if you guys can share the live, that would be amazing. Like and share it. To pay for a reading. Did you say something else, Cece? And I didn't see what you said. I didn't see anything else. Sometimes the comments get blocked. If you're asking how to pay for a reading, all of my payment links are in my bio. It's also Mel's Divination Cash App. If you're looking for that, that's a lot easier for everybody sometimes. Hi, Laura. Right now, I'm not doing any free readings, honey. I am doing, I already have a list going. I will get to free readings in a little while, but not right now because I'm starting my list. And I want to be able to do the readings for the people that paid while they're here, because I know people are in and out. How to pay for a reading. So Cece, it's go to my bio and it's tap link in the bio. It's a tap link and it has a PayPal, a Cash App, and a Venmo. So you can pick which one you want to pay with. $5 for a mini reading, $10 for a full. No, $15 for a full. I'm sorry. Mini reading is 5 minutes. Full reading is 10 minutes. And you can, hi, Kalia. Right now, I'm not doing I'm not doing free right now because I am already setting up to do paid ones. I will get to free eventually, but not yet because I already have paid ones that I want to get done, honey. But feel free to pop back in, or hang out or get on the list. The paid ones get on the list. The paid ones, paid takes priority here. So Keisha and Sheila, I think Keisha's money came through first, but Sheila asked first. But Keisha, your money came through first, honey. So we'll do you first. What is your question? I'm gonna shuffle the cards while you're letting me know what your question is. Unless if you put it in the PayPal. If you put it in the PayPal, that's fine too. Just let me know so I can look it up, because I just get the alert and I don't look at the details. I just know that you sent it to me, because I know sometimes people will put their question in the PayPal. So welcome, you guys. If you are following me, I highly, highly suggest that you subscribe to my YouTube channel also, because TikTok may not be around forever. We don't know what's going on with that. It's pretty stable right now, but also, so in case if TikTok goes down, because I'm on YouTube also right underneath, you got the TikTok channel. And I have memberships going on YouTube because it's a bigger channel, and memberships perks. One of them is getting a free mini reading every time I go live. So every member gets a free mini reading. Need to know about, okay, so Chantel will be next. So Chantel, you'll be after Sheila. And you're a full, I got it, Cece, honey. Thank you. What's going to come with our apartment and once the lease ends? When does your lease end? Is it soon? Chantel is Cece. Okay, gotcha. Keisha, I don't know if you saw these cards. I used them. I came online on, they're kind of getting, I was doing only uprights, but they're starting to get all mixed in, which is fine. The more I'm using them. Their Schitt's Creek tarot deck. End of June. Me and Matt aren't in a good spot. Separated, no contact. Oh, I'm so sorry. A lot of people are in no contact right now. I bet, and I've been saying this for a little while. Oh, legal. That might show up in the read. I've been saying this for a little while to people that intuitively, and it's not, thank you for the follow, Luna baby. Right now I am doing paid readings. I can get back to free at some point, but I have 3 people on the list right now, so they take the priority. But as I was saying, Keisha, I feel like I've been saying this 2.5 years together. Such a shame with so much hate. Yeah, I know. And you know what? It's the energy. It's bringing up stuff. Think of it like, this is going to sound disgusting, but think of it like you drank too much and the poison of alcohol is sitting in your tummy and you need to bring it up and out to start feeling better. It's kind of like that. I know that's nasty, but that's how I just got shown it. You got to remove the poison and yuck first before you can heal. Okay, so we're going to look at Keisha. Where did her question go? What's going to come with our apartment once the lease ends? Okay, there we go. And for those of you that don't know, mini readings are 5 minutes, and I do have like a little timer. So if you hear it go off, I don't start the 5 minutes until after I pull the cards, just to be fair to you. Keisha, her apartment. Ten of Swords reverse. That's not a bad one. The card is hilarious. Emperor. And then, let's see, one more. Ace of Swords reversed. Okay. All right. So with the Ten of Swords in the reversal, oh, hold on, let me go to that. With the Ten of Swords in the reversal, this is what it looks like in the upright. And I figured out how to get my camera to focus is by ducking my head out of the way. So this is saying that things are not completely done. This is saying to me, the way that I'm seeing it is it's bad. It sucks. It's hard right now. This is kind of almost like rock bottom, but it's not finished. If it was like this, I would say it's finished, but it's not totally done. There's still more to happen here that we can shift this in a better way with the Emperor. So I do feel like once you end up having, so this is the Emperor. Let me see. There we go. My camera's just a little slow, like me. I feel like once you're going to transition. So this is where you're at right now. This is where it's going in the shorter term with the Emperor. Things are going to get more stable. It's not feeling that way right now. It's not looking that way right now. Kind of like that faith card I had already pulled out. This is kind of blind faith, which I don't usually encourage, but because the energies are so volatile and unstable right now, things are not as they seem. Things look very different than what's really going on energetically speaking. So having the comfort of it getting stable, I do feel like he's going to start coming forward too. I feel like he's going to start settling some of the stuff It's not going to feel so chaotic, so confusing, so frustrating, so angry. There is still stubbornness. I do feel like he's stubborn. I do feel like he can be difficult. And I don't remember reading to reading what I say, just so you know, because in between when I'm not on here, I'm doing private readings and I'm reading for a bunch of people there. So I will remember, like Kristen, I've read for Kristen for 3 years now, so I remember her situation. But if I'm not reading all the time for the person, it takes me a while before I start to remember the situation. And honestly, I kind of like it better that way because it's a fresh perspective. Like it's like I've wiped the slate clean and I don't remember. I remember you, but I don't remember the full situation. And that's kind of good because then I'm not past readings are not influencing what I'm saying now. It's like a snapshot of the now. So with the Emperor, it does feel like he's going to still be stubborn. He's still going to want his way. It does feel like this is going to start to get better. I'm trying to get a feeling of a timing. It actually feels like within the next, like, it doesn't feel far. I'm trying to, hold on. Let me see if I can pull these timing cards, though. They're not reliable. But let me pull a timing card and see what the timing cards say. They're not reliable because I'll pull a card and it will be absolutely ridiculous about the timing that it's saying. And it's like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Hey, Denise, welcome, hon. Right now, I am doing paid readings. I do have a list going, so you can pay $5 to get on the list, or you can wait until I get back to free. Air. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll take that. Element is Gemini. Yeah. I was feeling Gemini, but I was like, but the Emperor is fire and we're not in, like, I don't get it. So yeah, Gemini, we're entering Gemini, on May 20th, 21st. I'm not sure the exact date off at the top of my head. Maybe my little journal will show me. The 20th, 21st, 20th, on the 20th. On the 20th, we're entering Gemini. So I do feel like, thank you for the follow. I do feel like that is when you're going to see the shifting starting. You're going to start to see the settling, the dust settling. Things are starting to settle. It's not going to be so chaotic. With the Ace of Swords in reversal as the shorter future right now, it's still going to be tough. Communication is still going to be blah. Now, you asked about the apartment itself, right? I feel like you're probably going to have to move. I'm going to see if you're going to have to move alone or if he's going to be there. I do feel like that part is done. Like the apartment that you're at right now is done. Right. Will you move in together or part ways? Right. Let me see. 4 of Wands reversed. Hangman reversed, Page of Swords reversed. I don't feel like you're going to part ways, but I feel like it's going to feel a little stuck. So you might temporarily part ways. Like it might be a short term, or like, yeah, I don't feel like the way that I'm feeling it, it's showing me like you guys getting a place together, but maybe him staying someplace else for a little bit in the interim. But I don't feel like you're going to stay where you're at. It's almost like, well, I don't know. And then it turns into, well, we got to make a decision. And then it's like, well, I'm not ready, but I don't want to move on. I'm not ready. I don't want to end this though. So it's sort of like a short-term continued separation. And I feel like you're going to stay at that apartment. There's going to be a new apartment that's going to come. And then where is he staying right now? Is he staying with a friend or something? I feel like he's going to crash with somebody. And not a female. Platonic. And then it's going to move forward. Friend, yes. Okay. So I do feel like this current apartment is done. This current apartment is done. I do feel like that's the case with that. But I also feel that the relationship itself and the living together thing is not totally done. Oh, okay. Okay. You guys are going to end up having an apartment together again. You're definitely going to have an apartment together again. It's definitely not done. It's in the, what I call the uncomfortable phase. You're in the cocoon phase of the caterpillar. You haven't come out as the butterfly yet. It's still in process. I actually don't, Keisha. So, guys, Keisha asked if I offer spell services. I have, unlike a lot of people on influencers, I have a very strong belief about doing spell work for others, and I don't agree with it. Now, everybody can do their own thing, but what I offer is I offer a coaching session or a consult session where we can talk about what you're looking for, and I can help you do the work for yourself. And the reason why I feel that way, there's two things. Actually, there's three things. One, if you pay somebody to do the work, you have no idea if they're actually doing it. I would never take your money, but this is why I feel. And yeah, Kristen's right. You can do it without a spell, because I've helped Kristen get to where she is, and like she's a totally different person than where she was 3 years ago. She's my success story, actually, in private clients. So because she's done the work. So I don't like the idea of paying somebody to do spell work for you, because, and this is just my own thing, because they can take your money and say, oh yeah, the spell's done, and you have no idea. They can also take your money and do the spell work, but you don't know what energy they're putting into that, right? You don't know how professional they are. You don't know how serious they are. I've watched influencers on TikTok, and I'm not going to name any names, literally do candles, spell work candles on screen while talking about their personal junk. And they're putting that personal junk energy unintentionally, they don't know that they're doing it, into this candle that they're making, because they're just talking about their crap and they're not focused on their spell work. So that can happen a lot. And especially if you're paying somebody that has their own stuff, that doesn't know what they're doing, that isn't experienced. And then the other thing is, if you do the work, you do the spell, your energy is directly going into it, and it's way more likely to be successful for you to do it than to have like an outside source. And it doesn't have to be something hard, big and serious. I literally just did a spell that I demonstrated for my members this weekend on our membership section. We used a lemon, we used pins, a piece of paper, and a knife. That was it. That was all we did. So my spells are not insanely complicated because I don't have the attention span for it, and they don't need to be. So just a thought, if you're interested in like having some kind of coaching consult thing, feel free to email me. My email is in the link in bio, and make sure you put like Keisha from like TikTok in there, because I've been getting a lot of spam now of people just being like, I want you to do a spell for me. I want you to do a spell for me. And like, I don't offer that. And when I reply to people, they give me a hard time. So definitely make sure you put that in there if you're interested. So that's what I offer. I like to empower. I'm the teacher. So I like to teach. I like to empower you to do it yourself, because it's going to be so much more stronger than if I did it for you or if somebody else did it for you. I hope that helps. Sheila, you're going to be next, girlfriend. You still there? I'm just going to clear out the cards real quick. Oop, I got incense on my table. Shoe incense. I wiped my whole table off this weekend, and it's already like covered in a layer of incense. Okay, Sheila, what would you like, my dear? Oh, if you can't see what I'm doing, I smoke cleanse the cards between clients so that the energy gets separated. When it comes to free readings, I don't have time for that. But when somebody's paid, even if it's $5, I make sure that they get an accurate reading. And then Chantel, you're going to be after Sheila. I keep having dreams of my husband cheating, and I've had people tell me, is it true? What's your husband's name, hon? You can give me an initial if you don't want to say his full name. We'll see what comes out in this. It'll show me. It could be, your dreams could be fear. Like maybe there's something else going on there, but it's not necessarily cheating, but you can feel something's up. Because dreams are where my abilities started. So sometimes dreams are legit, but I'll have ridiculous, scary dreams that, especially about her, I don't know if you can see her. The camera's a little tilted today. Especially about her, I'll have insane dreams about her getting sick or getting hurt. I actually had a dream 2 weeks ago about her breaking her leg. And usually when I have a bad dream about her, she's sick. Charles, okay. She's sick or in the dream she's going to die or something terrible like that. And the dream was just she broke her leg. And the crazy thing is that exact night, this person that I'm friends with, it's non-romantic. It's also not physical. This person that I'm friends with, while I was having the dream, got into a car accident and messed both his legs up. And I just was like, oh, okay. Well, there's that. And that'll happen. Like I'll have a dream about her, but it's really somebody else in my life that's having a problem. It's wild. Okay. So hi, Nika. Right now I am doing paid readings. I have a list going. So I'm doing a mini for Sheila right now. And then Chantel's after her for a full. So that's a good 20 minutes from now. If you'd like to get on the list to be next after that, you can send 5 or 15, 5 for a mini, 15 for a full. My payment links are in my bio and that tap link in the bio if you're interested in that. Okay, so Sheila and Charles, let's look at that. And same thing, Sheila. Oh, and by the way, I know Keisha already knows, but Sheila, underneath this device that I'm filming on, I'm also filming on YouTube at the same time. TikTok doesn't keep the lives up, but YouTube does. So you can always go to the live section in my YouTube later on if you want to go back and rewatch it if you don't remember. I leave them up for about 3 months. And what this is your timer. The red light is saying it's on pause. I start the timer after I pull the cards, just to be fair to you. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Sheila and Charles. What's going on with Charles? Let's show us Charles, please. What do we need to know about Charles and his energy affecting her dreams? Ace of Pentacles reversed. That's not necessarily cheating. Ooh. Judgment reversed. Page of Cups reversed. This isn't all reversed, right? No. Okay, hold on. I want to pull one more. I'm not having cheating vibes, but something's up. I'm not having any of my indicators for cheating right now. 2 of Wands. Yeah, something's up there. Hold on. Let me use my clarifier deck. Explain this to me. What's going on with him? Queen of Swords. Oh, he might be cheating. Queen of Swords is my cheater card. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. It's highly likely. All right. So Ace of Pentacles. Let me turn your timer on. Ace of Pentacles reversed is saying he's not investing in the relationship. He's not putting his main focus in it. He's holding back for some reason or another. Because to me, the pentacle in this card is your relationship, is the investment. Pentacle meaning this thing. But it represents the investment of energy into the connection, into the 2 of you. And he's not doing that right now. And when we look at the next card to be well, why? Page of Cups reverse can sometimes say because he's doing something he shouldn't in a romantic way. It can sometimes say, it's not normally an indicator for me of a flat out cheating person, which is why I said Page of Cups in the reversal for me is about somebody who is emotionally immature, somebody who isn't dedicating their energy. This is just what it looks like upright. Who isn't ready to commit, but I mean, he's committed to you, but isn't committed, is kind of wishy-washy and insecure. So sorry for the thing. Can you hear me? I know I just got 2 alerts. I want to make sure you heard what I said before I get going, before I keep going. Because I know sometimes it mutes me. Okay. So it's immature energy. Immature emotional energy is the way I usually see Page of Cups when it comes to a relationship if it's in the reversal. And then the Judgment reversed is him avoiding making decisions, him doing something that could be judged, him stepping back in a way that he would need to return, which is why, again, I went to the clarifiers, because I was like, it's really on the fence with these. It doesn't flat out say, yes, he's cheating, but it's on the fence with these three. And then the Two of Wands reversed is also a card to me of avoiding a future, avoiding choices, making a decision or trying to play both sides and not really knowing which direction we're going. Now, with the German tarot, this deck is beat up. I don't know if you can tell, but it's all like bent and stuff. This is a deck that I have had, I don't even know, 2 years now, maybe. Kristen, do you know how long I've had the German tarot? I don't even know. A girlfriend of mine is German. She's a reader. She went home to Germany to visit, and she sent me this deck. It's just like a basic tarot, except the words are in German. So the words of the Wheel of Fortune says something like Rod something, Rod de Shikal's something. I have no idea what it says. Doesn't matter. The cards are the cards, and I know the cards. So it's kind of like I know what the thing is. Queen of Swords, I don't love this for you. Because Queen of Swords, not every single time. So those of you that are watching me, don't panic if you ever get a Queen of Swords. It doesn't 100% mean there's another female. But it often means there's a female interfering. There's some kind of other outside female connection that's interfering with the relationship. Sometimes this would be an ex. Sometimes it would be a mother, like an overbearing mother. But with the Three of Pentacles, I hate to say it, but it is relationshipy. There's this third party interference. And with the Six of Cups in the reversal, it's like he's not, that's another return card, avoiding returning. So it's like he's not looking at the memories you guys have made. He's not thinking about it. I'm going to have to say that your dream, I don't know how full blown he's cheating. Let me see if I can get a little bit more information. There's definitely something going on as far as him being sneaky. Nothing here says he's actually having sex with somebody, though, which is why I want to pull another card. It could be an emotional cheating, and you're feeling that. Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's emotional. I bet it's an emotional thing rather than a physical thing. Oh, my chair. So Eight of Cups here. To me, this is going on seeking more connections in an emotional way, wanting to be fulfilled emotionally, feeling unfulfilled, and having to set out and look for greener pastures and that kind of, not that I'm saying he's unfulfilled with you. I'm not saying you did anything, because I don't feel like that's the case. I just feel like that's where he's at. So this is more of an emotional card than it is a physical card. I do feel like I have another deck that can sometimes give us some more insight. It doesn't feel very stable. Like, it doesn't feel like it's something that's been going on for a long time with this Page of Cups. And it doesn't feel, facade, beliefs, deception, temptation. Yeah, he's definitely doing something. He's absolutely doing something. Let me see if I can find out how long it's been going on, and then I got to wrap it up. If you'd like to do a deeper reading, we could do a $15 one. What did I want to do? I wanted to do this. How long has this been happening? Has this been going on for a long time? What's this? Other woman. Yep. It's been going on for a little while. I feel like it's feeling like since last year, late last year. I'm being shown November for some reason. How long have you suspected something was up? Like maybe they started talking in November. But girl, let me tell you, you got Road and Balance. Yeah, 22. Yeah, I feel like it was probably towards the end of the year last year. Okay. So where I'm going with this is that what I advise everybody when it comes to cheating or deception in their relationship, you're the main contact, right? I'm reading through your energy to him. So you're the one that's in it, and you're the one that feels the most. I'm an outside party snooping around energetically. So trust what you feel, number one, first, over any tarot reader, because I was that girl who suspected my boyfriend was cheating on me. We're talking 15 years ago. And I went to tarot reader after tarot reader after tarot reader, and they kept telling me he wasn't. And I just wanted to believe them. So I believed them. And guess what? He was cheating on me the whole time I felt it. And I wasted a lot of money because I just allowed people to talk me into, no, he's not. So that is up to you. I do feel, I mean, he's your husband, so it's different than a boyfriend. It's not just a boyfriend to walk. If he was a boyfriend, I would say absolutely not. But husband is a little bit trickier because there's all that, you know, that the vows and the legal stuff. Yeah, so this says nothing is set in stone. I feel like what you need to do is I feel like you need to sit with yourself and decide, what can you live with? What can you live with? Because this was the other card that came up, Five of Swords. If you choose to stay, there's always going to be this thing hanging over the head. There's always going to be this potential like elephant in the room, even if he totally stops, even if he's being on his best behavior, there's always going to be that, is he doing it again? Is he doing it again? So you need to decide for yourself, can you fully forgive him? He's not even asking for forgiveness right now. So that's the other thing. If you stay, you need to be able to totally let it go, forgive, and move forward with him. And that's not going to be fast. That's not going to be easy. And I don't necessarily believe in that once a cheater, always a cheater. But if he gets away with it once, often they get cocky about it and they do it again. So that's really up to you, honey. That is your journey. Hi, Lana's child. Hi, Amanda. Welcome. Okay, so Chantel, Cece, you are up next. Those of you that are joining, I am doing paid readings right now because I got a list going. So you can send $5 for a mini 5-minute reading or $15 for a full reading. All the links are on YouTube. They're in the description box. On TikTok, they are in my bio. It's in the tap link. It has all 3: PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. I prefer Cash App, but if all you got is PayPal, I'll take it. Good morning. So, Cece, I'm just resetting the cards, Chantel, and then you can let me know what your question is, hon. Will Cynthia and I get back together, or is she happy with the third party? Okay. Paola is next after Chantel. We got Paola. Now, Paola, for those of you that may not have seen her name, she is on YouTube. She's one of she's become a long-time follower. She's been following me for, I don't even know, a while. Maybe a year now. I absolutely love these cards. I'm like, these are going to be my number one cards going forward. And it's so funny because I said something when I did a flip through of these cards. If you want to really look at them on my YouTube channel. This is a Schitt's Creek deck, unofficial. It's called the unofficial shitty deck, shitty tarot. And I've only been using them for a little bit, but so far they've been really killer with accuracy already. Because I predicted something Friday with them and it happened Saturday, which I did not expect. I didn't expect it to happen that fast. So pretty wild here. Aw, thank you, Paola. You're awesome too. I appreciate you. It's people like you guys that make this community great. You know, you're kind to one another. You're helpful. You support each other. And I love that. Ooh. All right. So, Cynthia. We are going to pull 10 cards for you because I feel like that'll give us the deeper insight. Did somebody else send more money, or is that an alert about Paola is coming through? Paola, Sheila, Chantel, Lakeisha, I already did her. Okay. Let me clear away all these notifications so I don't keep getting my phone alerts me. Aw, thank you, Amanda. I love you guys too. My phone alerts me when I get the app. So when I get a Cash App or a PayPal, the app itself will alert me. Sometimes it texts me, and then I also get an email. So I get like 3 notifications. I mean, it's good because it makes sure I don't miss anybody, but it's always going off, and I'm like, did I get more money? Like, or not? Like, I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, so we're going to do 10 cards, and I don't know if I've ever read for you, Chantel. I don't feel like I have. Your energy feels new to me. So just FYI, so you know, the way that I do it, I pull the cards first in the positions. I tell you the positions as I'm pulling them, and then I go back and I explain the whole thing, and your timer starts after I set the cards up, okay? So present energy around Chantel and Cynthia. We got the Devil reversed, challenge. Wow, these cards want to talk. 9 of Pentacles is the challenge. Foundation. These cards shuffle so nice. I love it. Justice reverse is the foundation. They're not all reversed. No, they're not. Okay. I just want to make sure. Sometimes that'll happen. All of a sudden, all the cards get reversed on me. Passing energy. Oh, now we want to be quiet. Passing energy. Chariot reverse. Well, that's actually a good one to be in the passing energy, because that's like behind you. In the mind. Come on. Give me a card. That one wants to come out. This bottom one. 3 of Wands in the mind. Short-term future. I see you. It's this one. 2 of Swords is the short-term future. Main energy right now that's Chantel's bringing in. Page of Swords reversed. Oh my God, Chantel. I swear they're not all reversed. I swear they're not. Like, some of them are reversed, but they're not all reversed. I'm going to flip them around. Like, some of them are reversed, but they're not all. Why are we doing this? Hold on. Let me do this. And not all reversals are bad. It's just kind of funny that you're getting all reversals. All right. Outside party influence. Come on. Thank you. We got 2. 7 of Swords and 10 of Swords in the reversal. Advice. Ooh, it's starting to cool down a little. Oh, thank God. It's cold here, but it's muggy as heck. The humidity is crazy. I feel like I'm in like a cold rainforest. Advice. No, we don't want to give advice. Eight of Pentacles for the advice. And then the outcome. Oh my gosh. Is the moon. Oh, and the world, which I dropped. And it was upright. Hold on. Let me put this over here. You had the moon and the world as the outcome. So we're going to go back now and go over everything. Let me just have a quick drink of water because, like, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought, Cece. Cynthia. What do you prefer, Cece or Cynthia? No, you're not Cynthia. You're Chantel. I'm reading around Cynthia. All C names. C. Bunch of C's. Let me get him out of the way. CC. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to start. We'll start your time. And so what I'm getting, because we were asking if the main question was, is she going to let go of the third party and you guys reconcile, or if she's going to continue to stay at the third party? So we're looking at the overall picture of what's coming, because this way, what I like, I'm so not a fan of yes or no questions. So what I do when I do deeper readings is I reword the yes or no to give us a broader perspective, like kind of zooming out and look at the whole thing. Because to me, there's a lot going on there than just yes or no, right? Paola says, hi, mods. So we're going to start with the foundation. So the foundation is sort of like where everything is at, how we've gotten here, and how are we gonna, where is it going forward? So we have the justice in the reversal, and I think you were here when I already said to one of the other people that paid, it is filming underneath the TikTok camera. The YouTube channel is filming, so it'll be up for like 3 months under the live section under today's date. So this is this character, her name's Ronnie. This is a Schitt's Creek deck. I don't know if you know Schitt's Creek, and it doesn't really matter. It's more for me anyway. It feels like with this, actually, and you know what's interesting, Ronnie is, one of the things I love about this deck is it's diverse, because it has all different kinds of representation of sexual orientation, of loving one another, and things like that. I believe she's a lesbian in the show. I could be wrong. I don't think they ever completely explain that. But she is a character who makes sure that everything is balanced. Like, she makes sure that karma happens. She makes sure that people pay their dues. Like, there's a orange vest here because she makes sure that she's the parole officer. The people who have to do community service, she's the one that makes sure that that's all set. She's on the city council. So with this being in the reversal, it's saying that we're starting at a place where it wasn't even. It wasn't equal. There's something going on here that one person is more invested in the other, and it's not fair. So that's that. With the past energy, we don't want to talk too much about the past because we want to look at where it's going and not so much the past. But this is acknowledging that it wasn't moving forward. The Chariot, when it's in the reversal, to me, it talks about stuck. We're stuck. There's not a lot of progress. We're not seeing progress. That's what that is where we're coming from. With the Devil in the reversal in the present energy, I feel like this is saying that there's some toxicity there. And the Nine of Pentacles was the challenge that came in. So this is telling me that there was some toxic energy. There is some toxic energy between Cynthia and this third party. She thinks it's like addictive. She thinks that it's love. She thinks that it's such a deep chemistry connection. She thinks it's special, but really it's not. And it's because she's afraid of being alone. She's uncomfortable with being alone, and she's projecting things onto this person that really isn't what's going on in the big picture of things. This is more of a Band-Aid. The relationship is a Band-Aid, and it's there's other like stuff up here as far as what she believes is love. And that's a problem. She's attracted to things that are not really genuine love, but more something that is an addictive kind of dramatic, toxic thing that makes her think it's chemistry. In the mind with the Three of Wands, this tells me that you guys, girly, I'm worried about, I'm sorry that you don't feel good. Right now, you guys, I am doing a paid reading. We do have a paid list going right now. So you can either hang out and wait until please don't spam Ash, until I finish these readings, or you can pay to get on the list. So with the three, it's okay. It's with the 3 of Wands in the mind, this says that there's still a future. There's still something to happen. There's still things between the two of you. There's still things that can go on. So you can pay, honey. Right now, please respect the people that have paid. There is a potential for things to move in a good direction, but this is a potential card. It's not an action card. Okay. We're not doing. It's sort of like if you see that they're just on the ellipticals, they're not moving. They're not moving forward. They're stationary. So there's potential for the future. It's all in the potential right now though. Short-term future, 2 of Swords. This is torn between 2 choices. Even in the short-term future, she's going to be stuck. She's going to be stagnant. She's not sure which direction she needs to go in. Short-term future can be within a month or 2 months. But she's definitely in a place where she doesn't know what she wants. She's confused, and it's easier to not look at it than to act, than to actually focus on it and do something about it, which is why then we have the Page of Swords in the reversal around your energy. This is saying that you don't have all the information, and you don't have all the information because she's not giving you that information. Are you guys in no contact? I can't remember if you said you were. So this is telling me that there will be information that will eventually come in. We're going to get out of this Page of Swords. Yes, you are. Okay. This is also a no contact for me, which is why I asked that. So it's kind of like shut down for the moment. However, outside influence, we have the 10 of Swords in the reversal and then the 7 of Swords. This is not going to last. This is sneaky, sneaky, sneaky behavior. It's as bad as it's going to get, and it's going to get better. So trust and believe that this person, this outside individual, this third party is not a good person. They're not. And it's going to come to light. They're not a good person. With this Devil card and the 7 of Swords, no, this is not good. And with that, it's going to show up that there's going to be this challenge that's going to pop up, that's going to make things very clear. And it's very possible because of the energy that we're in. We just started Pluto retrograde. We just came out of, we're still not even totally done, of Mercury retrograde with the eclipses and all the things and Oh, STFU, hold on 1 second. I will come back and read that. I just want to finish. I keep interrupting Chantel's reading, and it's not fair to her. So I'm actually going to give you a couple extra minutes, Chantel, because I am taking away from you. So with this 10 of Swords in the reversal, this chunky guy, he actually dies in this scene. But so this is the Grim Reaper. But he's not actually there in the show. So this is saying that it's going to die. The relationship is going to die, but it's just not clear yet. It's not clear yet. Something happens that makes it clear that this person, would you say that they're shady? Or would you say that they're like manipulative? I feel like manipulative is the word that is coming through on that. I feel like there's some controlling factor. Control, manipulation, something like that. Ooh. Okay. So I want to talk about the outcome before we talk about your advice. So the outcome, you got the Moon, and then you got the World. These are big cards. These are good cards, but they're also big cards. They're big energies. They're major arcanas. So what this is telling me is that Cynthia's situation is going to end, even if it doesn't seem like it right now. And she has pretty strong feelings for you that she's not acting on, that she's not admitting. And it's going to cycle back to you. This, to me, when there's feelings and there's a breakup and there's a no contact and we're not talking, especially with these two together, it's like it's not finished. It's unfinished. She's going to return. She's going to return to finish whatever needs to be finished. Now, what I mean by finished, it looks different for every couple, for every relationship. But it is about this energy of lessons. Like we come here to meet people, to learn things and grow. And I feel like the purpose that you guys were brought together hasn't happened yet. There's unfinished business there. So until that gets taken care of, your connection is going to continue, even if you're not in contact, even if she's with somebody, even if you were with somebody, it's still going to cycle back. I have seen people and things, and it sounds crazy. Like we have the faith card for the week. We got to trust in things, even if it doesn't look like it. It sounds crazy, but I have seen people cycle back after 5 years, after 6 months, after 2 years, after like the same person. Cycle back, cycle back, cycle back, cycle back. If they're supposed to be with you and there's unfinished business, they're not. It may take time. It could take years. It depends on the process. I'm not saying it's going to. I'm just saying it could, but they're going to come back. That's like an end of story. No matter what, they're coming back. Okay. So just trust that universe will do it when it's the right timing, and so this is your advice with the 8 of Pentacles, working on yourself, working on your career, on your goals, on your stability, on your security, making sure that you feel really good within yourself, because by focusing your energy there and not over on Cynthia, you're doing your work, you're healing yourself. And while you're healing yourself, by extension, it's sort of helping her energetically in a way. Like it's not like full blown, oh, well, if I do this, she's going to do that. It's not totally to that extent. Like it's not, she still has her own choices to make. But by you taking care of you, it will have her feel some sort of way energetically. And it's going to make her at some point feel like she needs to do the same. You can't hear me. Oh no. Why can't you hear me? Oh no. Can other people hear me? You heard that. Where did I cut out? So STFU, you can hear me? Oh. Cece, can you hear me now? I don't want to keep reading if you can't hear me. We can hear you. Yes. What did you hear last, Cece? I'll go back. I won't be able to remember the exact wording, but I can still go back to it. What did you miss? What did you hear me say last? Or what card, if you remember the card? Did you hear the whole thing about the World card? Okay. So yeah, with the Moon and the World card, it's basically saying that your souls are connected, even if you can't see it. And this is in a big level way, because their major arcana. Tonk says hi. She's woken up. So it's an energy that is going to return until the process is done. So like you guys, it could take a long time. I'm not saying it will, but it could. But this is big energy. So it is destined, fated in some way, with free will to return somehow. This is why I say it could take some time, because with free will, think of it like this is your destination. You're on a road trip. This is your GPS. This is where you're going. Your ETA can get changed. Your ETA can get pushed back. You can get rerouted. You can get stuck in traffic. You can, and I use that as an example all the time, because you might go down the wrong road that doesn't take you here, but eventually it gets you back on the road that takes you here. It just delays things. So there's no way that you can mess this up. Some free will has to happen, and you guys just have to work through your own stuff. And what I was saying about the 8 of Pentacles, this was your advice card. So this is the working on you. In the meantime, focusing on your goals, your hobbies, your career, your finances, your security, your stability, feeling safe within yourself, because by doing that, you work on your own vibration, your own life, and you're focused on your things. And by extension, she's going to kind of feel that. maybe not like 100% like, oh, she's working on herself, I better work on myself. Like, I don't feel like it's going to be super conscious or super aware, but she will feel that in some way, which will then motivate her in an energetic space to work on her as well. It'll kind of trigger her in a subconscious way that she needs to start working on her. Does that all make sense? Also, whatever you missed, it is recorded. Timestamp. I want to say I started your reading at 1 hour and like 2 minutes on YouTube, on my YouTube video. So if you want to make sure that you didn't miss anything, you can always go back and check that and watch the whole thing to make sure that you didn't miss a part of it. Okay. Do you have any, I am going to wrap it up for you though. Did you have any last like quick question that I didn't answer? And then Paola will be next. Thank you. Okay. You're very welcome. Okay. So STFU, I saw that you said something. I read for you last week, I think. So I want to see what you have to say. Paola, I am coming for you, honey. What does Spirit want to advise me in love for the next 2 weeks? Okay, cool. Got you. Let me just go. That'll be all. Okay. Let me go back up. Sorry, STFU. There was a bunch of people asking questions right before you, and it was distracting me. I'm not very good at when I channel messages. This is why I need moderators. And I don't want to ignore people in the chat, but it distracts me, and then I lose my channel. It's almost like it disconnects, and then I have to reconnect it. So I try really hard not to answer too much in the chat while I'm doing a paid reading because it's not fair to them. Okay, so you said, guess what? I confronted the guy I did a reading on, and you're right, he's going through a divorce. The Tower and the Hierophant reversed in my reading meant that he had broken relationship. Oh. What you said was accurate. He was going through a breakup and he lost $28,000. Wow. Thank you for the follow, Sugar. That's crazy. Didn't we just read on him like last week? I feel like we recently read on him. That wasn't a long time ago, right? When did we read on him? I don't remember. I can't. I know you've been around, but I'm so bad with days and times and like all that. I asked a question about my cards. Oh. Right. You had been asking questions about tarot cards because you're learning. Got you. That's right. I remember that. That was, yeah. Okay. Got you. Yeah. Right. That's fascinating. Yeah. Lately, I mean, the way that my gifts work, they come through a lot more when I talk or when I'm on video with people, which is why I charge more for private readings because it takes more energy for me to focus. But because I channel a lot and it's an intense, like I charged $70 for 15 minutes because I'm giving you my 100% attention. I meditate before the reading. I meditate after the reading. I make sure I give all the energy into what I'm doing. I shuffle all my cards beforehand. So like I'm ready. When we get on that phone for your 15 minutes or half hour or whatever it is we're doing, I'm in. I'm all in. I'm ready to go. I'm already tapped into your guides. And then you ask me your question. So that's why I charge so much. But the more I talk, the more messages come through often, and they just flow. And the more I've been on here chatting away, stuff is just like, it's just coming. It's coming so fast and it's just wild. Okay. So Paola, let's focus on you, girl. And then after Paola, if anybody else, we'll see if we have any other paid readings after her. I might take a quick stretch break because my left hip does not like me sitting for long periods of time. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's this chair. I do want to order new chairs. I was looking at new dining room chairs the other day. So I don't know if I want to, if it's a chair problem, if it's a me problem, I don't know. And it's warm again. I think I'm going to have to put the air on, which is wild because it's like 50 degrees outside. My hands are cold. My body's sweating. Makes no sense. Makes zero sense. It's the exact opposite of like it's cool outside, but I'm like sweating as if I'm walking in a rainforest right now. Yeah, it's 59 degrees and I want to put the air conditioner on because the humidity 96%. Yep. I knew it. I didn't look it up this morning. I don't usually look it up, but I wanted to make sure. My body, oh, TikTok. Sorry, TikTok. I got a warning that my live has been on for too long, and am I still here? Okay, Paola. So let's do you. I'm going to tip your little screen down so you can see what I'm doing, and we will look at your situation, girl. Okay. What does Spirit want you to know about advice and love for the next 2 weeks? Ooh. That one flipped over, but it was upright. You have the Lovers. Oh, and there's something hiding behind it. What's that? 8 of Swords reversed. Those are good. Lovers is real good. Are you talking to somebody right now, Paola? Like, are you dating somebody? I feel like you're not. Or, like, it's not serious if you are. What does she need to know? What's that one? 9 of Cups. This is really good. You were. Okay. This is really good. Okay. We'll start with this, and then I'll probably pull an oracle or something. All right. So we started with, so the Lovers card came out first, right? I love this card in general because this is about partnerships. So it's not just, oh, it's romantic, I'm in love, blah, blah, blah. It's also about equal people investing in the same outcome, whatever that is, because these two characters are, they fall in love, but they are partners first for a store, equal investors. This one, Patrick, invested in David's store that he was opening. And Patrick was straight, or at least he thought he was. So it wasn't like him having emotional feelings for David at first. It was more like he believed in David's idea and he wanted to invest in the energy of that storefront. And then while he was around David, the relationship grew and the connection grew and the attachment grew and the love grew. And then it ended up being this really beautiful love story. So I feel like with you, your love story is coming. It's not full blown yet, which is why I was like, do you know, are you talking to anybody? With the 8 of Swords in the reversal, I feel like you're finally getting out of your head about stuff. I feel like you're doing a better job of that. And it's just a reminder of like, hey, don't get stuck in your head. Hey, don't overthink things. Make sure that you're staying in the present and not going too far into the future with yourself. Talking to Steven. Okay. So it's sort of like stay present, stay here. Don't project stories or fantasies or it's okay to have a goal. It's okay to know that you want to date, like, let's say to marry. That's okay. But not like the second you meet somebody, you're going to marry them. You don't know them. They're a total stranger. We don't want to go. We don't do that. We want to stay in the real world when it comes to that. We're not Disney princesses, although we wish we could be. And you know that. So, and with the 9 of Cups, this is you just getting what you want. I mean, I love that. getting what you want, getting what you desire. But this is also be careful what you wish for. This is also my be careful what you wish for card, because you can put out what you want and make sure it's what you want, or make sure you're ready for it. I say this to Kristen all the time when she gets this card, because Kristen will be like, when's it going to happen? 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 And I'm calling you out, Kristen, because I know Paola knows who you are. And she's not ready. She's not ready for the thing to happen. She has X, Y, and Z she has to do before it can happen. And the 9 of Cups says, oh, it's coming. So you better be ready. You better get your ducks in a row, because it is coming, and you better be ready, because Spirit's going to deliver to you. So that, Paola, I feel like it's coming. So make sure that you are in a healthy place of where you want to be. Because once we get into relationships, a lot of times everything else in our world kind of, we forget about it. We get swept up in the honeymoon phase. We get so excited. We change, our priorities sort of get shifted. And then, so you want to make sure all your other stuff, like your work, your hobbies, your bills, your like all those things, you have a pretty good routine down with that before you get swept away and forget your adult responsibilities, because it happens. It does happen. And you don't want to do that to yourself. You want this to be steady. You want it to be steady, to steadily grow with patience and time, and building a friendship and really getting to know one another and loving each other, even in spite of the faults, even in spite of the things that we know are imperfections. Everybody is imperfect. So like, what faults are you okay with? What faults are you not? And you cannot sit and make, you meaning you, but all of us cannot sit and make a list of every single fault that possibly happened with a person. What I do feel would be good is having it really clear about what your deal breakers are. Like for a very long time for me, a deal breaker was I wouldn't date somebody that had children, because I don't have kids and I wanted to be a priority. And I tried to date people that had children, and the kids were the priority, which they should be. And that's why it made me go, no, because I wouldn't want to date somebody that's a bad dad. And if he's not making the kid a priority and he's making me a priority, now he's a bad parent, but I want to be the priority. So like, it couldn't happen. So I just, for a very long time was like, nope, I'm not dating somebody with children. Nope. So getting really clear on what you will and won't be okay with, that's really important to have your deal breakers. The other stuff, you can figure it out, as time goes by. Stuff will always pop up. Oh my God, you are the 4th person that resonates with the reading. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I don't totally understand what you're saying. Hold on. Let me change my chat, because for some reason my chat is on. Great. Did it freeze? I think it froze. Oh, there we go. What do you mean by it? Hey, good morning, Allie. Right now I am doing a paid reading on YouTube, and I already did do a collective card pull for self-care for the week with the card of faith. I'm not doing free right now because I prioritize the paid ones. There's somebody serious. I had other readers say the same thing. There's somebody serious coming in. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I do feel like that is the biggest thing. It might not be exactly this week, or it might be like, because I know you asked this week, the next 2 weeks. It might not be exactly in the next 2 weeks, but it's in the near future, at least. I'm not a huge fan of timelines, because if we don't hit the timeline, then, oh no, it's not going to ever happen, which isn't true. It's just timing is wicked fluid. So I'm not a major fan of that. Let's just pull one last card for you. Alchemy with ancestor guides. Alchemy is all about manifesting. calling in your guides to help you manifest what you want. So trusting that you have the power within you. Alchemy is when they used to turn stuff into gold, but it's really just about changing the energy. Magic is alchemy when you boil it down to it. It's manifesting is alchemy. So it is more of a energy that's in your control and in your say. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to take a super quick break because I need to stretch. I have been sitting down for an hour and a half straight and my legs are very angry with me. And I need a water refill and a bathroom break. So I'll be right back. I'm going to put on some music. I don't know where the cat is. I got to check on her too. She's disappeared on me. And I'll be back in a minute. You're welcome, Paola. I'm not going to hit pause on the live of TikTok because the last time I did that, it actually kicked me off and I had to start over. So I don't want to do that. Hopefully it doesn't go, oh, there's no face in the camera. What are you doing? If I get kicked off, I'll be right back on. So if you're here following me, yes, you can do a full Sheila. I'm just taking a super quick break right now because I need to move around and do a movement break. So I'll be back in just like 3 minutes. I won't be very long. So I'll be back. You good down there? I don't know about that. See good? Okay. You got water, right? Do you want food? You hungry or you just chilling? Chilling. You guys. Chilling. Hold on, you guys. I'll be right back. I just gotta give the cat some food. Want this? Okay. weird. What? Okay, I am back. I went and fed the baby bunny and checked on the cat. The baby bunny is out there all like, it's starting to do binkies. I don't know if you guys know what binkies are. It's a rabbit shake and jump because they're excited. It's starting to do binkies when I go out there because it knows it's going to get a treat, which is so funny. Okay, guys, so we're going to pick back up. My hips don't like sitting for a long time. Like, I need to like move around. So cute. Yes, so cute, Susie. It does this thing where it shakes its head and it doesn't like a little excited jump. It's so cute. Because I have every spring season, I get bunnies that get born in my yard. And the adults that were born last year come back. So I have one right now that eats out of my hand because he was a baby last year and he ate out of my hand last year and he like remembered me. So the little baby one is watching that and is like, hey, I want to, like, it's starting to approach me now because it's like, I want that. They're so cute. They make me so happy. They make me so happy. And I know, like, I'm really not supposed to be feeding them. I don't give them, that's not their food source. Their food source is grass. But I give them, like, a little slice of carrot. It's not a lot, but it's like a little treat for them. So, Sheila, honey, so are you still here? Did you want a full? Oh, okay. Gotcha. There we go. Yes, so we'll do a full for you. What were we looking at for you? I can't remember. We were looking at your apartment situation, your situation with your boyfriend. Hi, unknown the one. I don't know. It's hard to see your name. I think you're muted. No, you're not muted. Just found your husband cheating. Okay, sorry. That's why I ask, because I don't always remember. Literally, as soon as I cleanse the cards and move forward, like, a lot of times it's just gone. It's just like, meh, gone. Which is what it should be. I shouldn't be holding on to, if I held on to everybody's energy that I read for, I would be in a psych ward. I wouldn't be a functioning human being. I would be drooling and, like, rocking and all kinds of things. So... this sounds like some cat. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. But okay, sure. So what did you want to look at, Sheila, about him specifically? Will I find a new love? I don't want to be with a cheater, and I don't blame you. Yes, we can definitely look at that. Okay, maybe we can do Wednesday. I'll confirm with you tomorrow to see how things are going. Wednesday should be good. Should be fine. So I have a landscaper. I've never paid a person to do my yard before, but my yard has gotten extremely overwhelming because I've owned this house for almost 6 summers now, and I have not kept up with it. There's lots of bushes that need to be worked on and trimmed away from the house, and the garden beds need to be raked out, and like stuff needs to be removed. And I have it. It's not terrible, but like it's not nice. And I eventually it needs to get done either way. If I sell my house, it needs to get done so that the house looks good. And it needs to get done. So he's a landscaper. That's crazy. Oh God, wow. It's definitely not that. This guy's name is Scott. So I like to support small businesses because I'm a small business owner, and if I can, I do. And I had been kind of searching around to see if there was a landscaper that people recommended. And one day on Facebook, which I'm not very active on, but I do go on for work. I'd slowly been adding people from like when I grew up just to get my business name out there, not even to interact with them. And this Scott Lawn Service was recommended as a friend to me. And I was like, oh my God, I know who that is. Like, he was 2 years younger than me. He used to hang out with my friends that like partied a lot, that I didn't go to the parties. And he's been in this business for a long time. So I messaged him to see if he comes to my area. And he was like, yep. But the problem is, because I was like, oh, no worries. Like, because I wanted somebody that's not going to put chemicals. I wanted somebody that's not going to try to upsell me on stuff. I wanted somebody that was just going to come and do the cleanup, take care of the bushes, get rid of the stuff that needs to go, and move on. Like, I can maintain my lawn, and that's not a big deal. It's more the other stuff, because my yard is full of bushes. And I grew up on a farmland. Like, we had no bushes where I grew up. So like, I hate bushes. They are my arch nemesis. Because they all need to be maintained, and I haven't maintained any of them. So he's having to go back and fix everything that I haven't taken care of in 6 years. But I told him, like, no worries, just get back to me. So it took him like 2 weeks to get out here to look at my property to give me a quote. And then that was like a week and a half ago. And he was like, yeah, I'll get in touch with you next week. And he didn't. And now today he wants to come tomorrow, which I can't do. The one day this week I can't do it. So maybe Wednesday. But if he comes on Wednesday, that means I probably won't be going live in the morning, because my house is very, like, my yard is on top of my house. They're very close, and he's going to have like high powered, like, leaf blowers and lawn mowers. It's going to be too loud. So I probably will wait and go do a live in the afternoon, evening after he's gone. So if you guys want to catch me live on Wednesday, just keep an eye on my profile, because I'll post it. So I'm not going to schedule a live Wednesday morning this week. And I'll probably just make up for it on Thursday or Friday or something. Because I'm really enjoying coming on here and reading for you guys and helping people. And I'm really liking it. The more I'm doing it, the more I'm enjoying it. So, okay, Sheila, let's focus on you. I'm trying to think, what is the best setup for you? I think a 10 card spread would be good for you, because it gives short-term and longer-term projection. And I have to give you so much props, girl, because I've never been married. And there's reasons to that. I'm the problem. But I have people that I know that I'm very, very close to that have been married for almost 35 something years. And one of them cheated for 9 of the last 9 years. And I'm not going to say who they are or anything like that, because, yeah, I can't do that to them. But they stayed together, and it's been 3 years now. And the person that was cheated on still has a lot of trouble with forgiveness, with trust, with not bringing it up all the time, with it not hanging over their heads. And I don't blame, they're paranoid, and I don't blame them. And like, so I wouldn't be able to stay in something when somebody cheats on me, marriage or not. I wouldn't be able to, just because of my personality. I can't. Like, I will be analyzing every sigh, every eye roll, every text message. Like, it will make me the FBI, and it will make me crazy. I was with a boyfriend in college, and I knew he was cheating on me. And that's what I became. I became this obsessed, psychotic person who, because I'm a quadruple Scorpio, who just had to know everything. And like, I would hack through his laptop. We'd get into huge fights. I'd wait till he was sleeping, and I'd go through his pager, which is what we had back then. Like, it's just wild. So, okay. So I'm going to do, so Sheila, we're going to do 10 cards, to start, and I'll walk you through that. And then we'll see if I need clarifiers or whatever. So the present energy for Sheila. So we're looking at potential love coming in for you in the future. 4 of Swords reversed in the present, which totally makes sense for where you're at right now. Challenge. 9 of Pentacles. That's wild because I've been shuffling and somebody got that just a little while ago as their challenge. Foundation. Knight of Pentacles. Passing energy. 6 of Wands. Mental state. Woo, 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 woo. Ace of Wands. Short-term future. We have the 2 of Cups and the Empress reversed. That's interesting. Okay. Moira Roses, the Moira's Roses Garden. Where you're at right now. Your energy right now. Ace of Cups reversed, Hierophant reversed. Yep. End of a marriage, end of love. Outside influence. These cards really call it like it is. I like them. I like them. I literally did a reading on Friday night and what I predicted came true Saturday. Like with these cards this weekend, which is wild. That turnaround doesn't usually happen that fast for me. I mean, sometimes it does. Fool reversed for outside influence. That makes sense. We're starting new, but we don't know what we're starting. Trash truck time. Oh, no, recycle time. Boom. Bye. Advice. Page of Swords reverse. That card's been coming out a lot today. Outcome. November. Oh. Outcome. Didn't I say November? I said November. Judgment. It's okay. Let's just trash trucks. It's okay. No scaredy. It's okay. It's all right. It's just the trash trucks. It happens every week. You get scared every week. It's all right. You're fine. She's going to have... So I'm talking about my cat. You guys can't see her right now. She's down on the floor over here. She's 15 years old. She's a little senior kitty. And when the landscaper comes, oh my God, she'll probably hide the whole day. I've kept life pretty mellow for her. But yeah, you doing good? What's out there? Go to your window. It's like loading. Okay, so we're going to get started. Okay, so Sheila, we have the Knight of Pentacles as the foundation, as the basis of everything. And that makes, and just as a reminder, it is recording on YouTube down here. So your time of your reading starting on YouTube is 1:47:30. In case if you want to write that down. Oh, there she goes. So this is all about how things are going to change. Knight of Pentacles is good. It's a good card. It's about progress. It's about movement. It's about gradual movement. It's about slow and steady movement that will be consistent, that you can count on, that you can trust. So you're going to move your life forward in a way that you're going to feel really good about it. And it's going to take some time. I feel like you're ready though. I feel like it's devastating when we find out that there's something going on there, but I feel like you've suspected it for a while and you've like already started to grieve before it even happened. Am I right? Have you been grieving for a while? Because it feels like you have been, especially with this 4 of Swords. It's like it was as if you already knew. So you started to like detach a bit. Yeah. So you've already been in the grieving process for a while, even though you're married. And sometimes that happens. That happens to a lot of women. They stay in a situation until they're like so done that like they're already over it by the time they get out of it. They're just ready to move on. So you have the Four of Swords in the reversal. And this is just saying that you've been in this place of stuck, like you're tired of being stuck. You're tired of being stuck. It's time to start taking action. It's time to start doing, like, you've thought about it a lot. You've reflected on it. I feel like you've prayed or meditated on it in some way, shape, or form, or journaled, like going within and really consulting with your guides and your energy and your intuition. And like Nine of Pentacles, the challenge is you need to be independent. You need to have a life that you are proud of, a life that you are happy with, a life that you're loving and you're thriving, instead of feeling, it's another day. All right, I'll get up. Like, we need excitement. We need to get you into the excitement mode. With the passing energy, what's behind you, this is the Six of Wands. So this is victory at what cost? So he won, but at what cost, right? So this is victory, but it's not always in a good way. Sometimes it's, well, we won, but we didn't win what we thought we won. He won like the chump prize of losing the relationship. He did his thing. He had a good time, but bye boy, in your mind. Yeah. You're so ready to go. Like Ace of Wands. First of all, this card is hilarious. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, the words are backwards on here. It's the Moira's Roses Garden, 4856. And I don't know if you've ever watched Schitt's Creek, but this is freaking hilarious. They got her a little stone to put in a garden. The woman's name is Moira Rose, but the dad who called the rock people to have the inscription put on it, he screwed it all up. So all these letters, it wasn't supposed to be Moira's Roses. And the 4856 was the last digits of his credit card. So it just like is ridiculous. But this is like excitement. This is passion. This is fun. This is desire. This is action. This is spirit. This is going. So you're in the headspace of, I'm ready to go. Let's go. I'm done. I'm ready to go now. And I feel like that is a really good place for you to be in. It's a very comfortable place. The only risk of that is like, you could be impulsive, but whatever. And if you've been attracted to somebody and you're looking for like a little bit of a fun time, this could also be that too. Like I'm done being the good person. Like I'm done. I don't need to be the good person. I've been the good person and I'm going to go have some fun right now. So that's okay too. All right. I don't always encourage that, but sometimes we just need to have that little extra spicy time with something that's casual and easy for a little bit to get us through what we've been dealing with. I want to talk about your energy right now. So your individual energy is the Ace of Cups reversed with the Hierophant reversed, which is so spot on. Ace of Cups reversed, Ace of Cups in general is about falling in love and starting relationships. Hierophant is about commitment, at least in relationship stuff for me. So when they're in the reversal, the commitment is like, the commitment is either tested or screwed up or not working, and the love is gone. The relationship is gone. We're not feeling what we felt. It's a challenge now. So that's where you're at. Like, I feel like you've slowly fallen out of love. This isn't a surprise. Now, your main question was, are you going to meet somebody? And the answer is yes. And it's a solid good yes as well. We have the Fool card in the reversal in the outside influence. This is the new person that's going to be coming in. All right. This is going to be I'm starting over. I'm having a great time. This is a clean slate. I'm just going to go. You might go and have some fun first. This is also like fun. So you might go and have a little bit of fun before you start looking for love again. But let me tell you, love is coming pretty quickly because you have the Two of Cups with the Empress. Be careful about, I don't know how old you are, and I don't usually give advice when it comes to anything with birth control, but you could accidentally get pregnant if you can. Because Empress reversed to me is like an unexpected pregnancy or some other woman that, okay, so that's not what it is. So what is this? What is this saying then? Oh, okay. So I feel like what it's saying, so the Two of Cups is love, right? That's the relationship. That's you finding the love. I feel like what this is saying is it's saying that you aren't going to settle anymore. So you're going to have the love, but you're done giving too much. You deserve a lot more. Like you're done putting yourself all out there. You're done trying so hard of being the caregiver, of the nurturer, of the doormat in a way. I feel like it's like I'm not going to be that person anymore. It's going to be all about me. It's me time. And that's okay. That's not selfish. It's okay to be like that. Your advice for the time being is Page of Swords in the reversal. Now, this is just talking about not communicating too much with new people, having some reservations, having some skepticism, not rushing into things, really looking at it with a clear mind, with clear thoughts, like not having the rose-colored glasses and just being super discerning. Because Page of Swords in the reversal speaks their mind, even if it hurts people. And it's also not rushing to something without all the information. So I do feel like it's important for you to, when this new person comes in, to make sure that you're very, very discerning and even judgy to some extent. The outcome right now is the Judgment. So this is you. I feel like you're going to have more than one person pop into your life. You may actually have, is there like a lost love or somebody that like, somebody that like a what if? Is there a what if person? I don't know how to explain it. How do I explain that, what I'm seeing? They're showing me somebody that I know. How do I put that into words? Kristen, how do I put A into words for lost love? Somebody that you wanted it to work out with and it just didn't seem like it was going to work. Okay. It just like, it like right person, wrong time or something. Like your paths just kept like missing each other, like intersecting, but not going along together. It was just kind of like an intersection and then we go our separate ways. Yes. Okay. Yep. I feel like that is going to be an opportunity. That's going to be an option for you. Let's pull a few oracle to wrap it up. And then I feel like there's going to be somebody else that's going to be brand new with that Fool card that was coming in. Let me see. Action, courage, Jupiter, and beginnings. Let me move my head so it focuses. So I do feel like masculine and vanity, ego, and pride. Yeah, this is because this is the opposite of the Empress in the reversal. So this to me is talking about making sure that you really see whoever this man is, the man/men that you give attention to next. Not pouring into somebody that isn't pouring into you and really making them work their butts off for it. And they will. I feel like you're a giver and you've given too much. Oh, and then we have reunion and soul ties. Yeah. So I feel like that guy's coming back. Rod, I feel like there's going to be a reconnection there. And then you're going to have to decide if that's something that you want to give it a shot. But I also feel like it's something that you need to be mindful. Like, don't give him, because they're showing me a situation that I'm familiar with. So don't give him a free pass to act like like he's not serious in you because you know him from past. Like, no, it's date him as if you've never met before. Date him as if he's a new guy. Make him work for it, because I feel like, let me get her reading next. So I can do the way that we're doing readings right now are paid. I don't know if that's what you mean. It's $5 for a mini and $15 for a full. So I just finished a full reading for Sheila. And all the payment links are in my bio in the tap link. Is there a list? I just finished the list. Sheila was the last one. So she was the last one. I was just wrapping her up. So I do feel, just be careful with letting Rod get away with too much. Make sure, you're welcome. I got 10, take it or leave it. We can do a 5 mini. I don't negotiate. Sorry. I give a lot of energy into the readings. So you can do 5 for a mini or 15 for a full. Okay. I just want to know if I'll end up going Friday to the surgeon with him. Okay. So Kristen is a member on my YouTube channel, which I haven't mentioned in a little bit. And members on my YouTube channel get a free mini every time I go live. So I'm going to pull for her until the next payment comes through. I just want to know if I'll end up. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Kristen, hold on. Let me. I don't usually like bigger cards, and I like these cards because they have, the card stock is flexible enough that it's easy for me to shuffle them. Sometimes big cards are hard on my hands. This is probably the best deck I've ever had with bigger cards. It was worth the $60. It was totally worth it. Absolutely. I almost want to buy another one to have a backup in case if I destroy these, because I'll probably have them for a long time. I'll probably be using them a lot. Okay, Kristen. Kristen and Brad. What does Friday look like for Kristen and Brad? What does Friday look like for Kristen and Brad? Friday for Kristen and Brad. I don't think so. I don't think so. Has he asked you? 10 of Pentacles reversed, 4 of Swords. I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt that he will open up and allow you into that level of vulnerability right now. He's not quite there yet, I feel like. Although he is still worried about his back. Let me pull one more. Did he ask you to go with him, Kristen? Temperance reverse. No, I don't think so, Kristen. I don't think so. It's not focusing. There we go. So you got the Temperance reverse too. I don't suspect he will. Let me pull a German one just in case, but I highly doubt it. If it happens, I'd say it would be very, very, very last minute, like over a panic, like, oh my God, I can't do this. But it doesn't look like he's intending on having you go. Kristen, are you still there? Am I doing a reading for you and you're not even in the screen? I'm going to kill you. Are you still there? So help me. At least it gets recorded on. Okay. I'm going to kill you. Did he ask you to go with him? Did he ask you that? Or are you just, he said, if he, what do you mean if he? Did you offer or did he ask you? What came first? Because that's very important. Yeah, I don't think so, girl. 9 of Wands reversed. 5 of Wands. Yeah. 9 of Cups, 5 of Wands, Sun reversed, 8 of Swords. No, I really don't think you're going to take him. I highly doubt it. Everything's saying no. Unless if there's that last minute, like, panic attack. But there's no intention for that at this moment, is what I'm getting. Yeah. The reason why I asked that was it kind of feels like you said the way that I'm feeling, and you may have told me this and I just don't remember because I'm not absorbing a lot of information lately. You may have, the way it feels like you said, if you need me to take you, I can. And he was like, yeah, I'll let you know. Or yeah, I'll think about it. And like, he's not really thinking about it. He's saying that to be nice is kind of what I'm getting with that energy. That's what it feels like to me. It doesn't feel like he's seriously considering it. I feel like if he panics at last minute, then he will reach out for that. But I don't feel like it's his main. Oh God, I had to spray the floor this morning with oil, with cedar oil, because I had ants on the floor and now my chair is squeaking every time I move it and it's annoying the crap out of me. So we hit 3,000 likes, you guys, finally. It only took 2 hours. So I'll do a free giveaway. There's only 4 people in the room, but I will do a full free giveaway. So in order to qualify for a giveaway, you need to be following me. You need to share the live. And you need to do hashtag FYP. And then give me your question. No legal, no medical, no pregnancy. And then I'll need your name if you're asking about a person, their name, and your question. And not a yes or no question because it is a total waste of my free energy for that. Ask a real question, something with depth to it that we can actually look at. I hate yes and no questions. They're not my fan. I'm not a fan. So thank you guys for doing the FYP. Now I need your questions so I can pick what question I'm going to do. Because depending on the question, I might not be able to do it. So I have to see the questions. So the rules for the questions is your name. If you're asking about a person, their name, and then your question. Open-ended. Oh, I cannot wait. Oh my God, my back just popped. I don't know if you guys heard it. Oh, I cannot wait to get a massage tomorrow. My back is killing me. I'm so stiff. 4 weeks between massages apparently is a bad plan. Did anybody write a question? I'm not seeing questions. I don't know if it's filtering them because TikTok has been filtering shit. Donovan. What's my husband Dylan's intentions in this marriage? Okay, we'll do you because no other questions came in. So you win by default. Okay, so Donovan, what Dylan's intentions in the marriage? Cool, gotcha. All right, we got that. We got that. We can totally do that. All right, so Donovan, Dylan's intentions in the marriage. We're going to do, for you, we're going to do 7 because it gives more of a short-term present energy, short-term future. It's not super far projected out, and it does show intention. So we'll do that for you. Let me just shuffle a little bit more, and then we can get going. Donovan and Dylan. Donovan and Dylan. It's so funny. On Friday, somebody came into the chat and asked me how I felt about trans people. And I was like, I'm using a Schitt's Creek tarot deck. Do you think I have an issue with trans people? Like, really? Do you know who Schitt's Creek is? No, I don't have an issue with trans people. In fact, I have multiple people in my life that I love that are trans. And they are wonderful human beings. So no. And I even actually support one of them who's a very good astrologer. Okay, Donovan, let's focus on you. Donovan and Dylan, Donovan and Dylan, Donovan and Dylan. Dylan's intentions for Donovan. All right, so I don't know if you've been here before, Donovan, when I've done a reading. So just so you know, I'm also filming on YouTube beneath the screen. I always recommend you guys to follow me on YouTube just in case if TikTok goes down, just to have a backup, because I offer the same exact thing on YouTube. And so your reading, this video will be up, recorded on YouTube under the live section for today's date for the next 3 months if you ever want to go back and re-watch it, okay? So husband, Dylan. Woo! Wow, that was a lot. We're going to put those. So I also, when I get a lot that come out, is everything reversed now? Like, what's going on, guys? Why do we have so many reversals? Yeah, we got a lot of reversals right now. Hold on. When a big chunk of cards comes out, I show you what they are and I put them back in because I don't pull like 20 cards for one position. But you got 6 of Cups reversed, High Priestess reversed, Empress reversed, and Chariot reversed. But we're going to put them back in. And if they want to come out again, they will. And never mind. I don't know what I was going to say. Present energy. No, I'm doing my 7. Past energy. Donovan and Dylan. Passing energy. So we have the Death card and the passing energy. And I will go back and explain them all. I'm just going to pull them first. Present energy. Four of Swords in the present. Hidden. Ace of Swords in the hidden. Obstacle. Ah! Oh, God, cards. Why are you all running away from me today? 2 of Swords in the obstacle. Environment. Two of Pentacles in the environment. Advice. Six of Cups is the advice. And short-term future. Ace of Cups reversed, and one more. Star reversed. All right, so as far as intentions, I don't feel like they're terrible, but I do feel like they're a little on the what I would call wonky side, because we have the Death card in the passing energy. So this is, to me, it's not literal death, okay? But this is, to me, all about transformation and transition. I'm trying to move my head out of the way so it actually focuses. It's about transition, transformation. It's about shifting. It's about changing. It's about death and rebirth, endings and beginnings. So have you guys been like going through it lately? Like, has there been like some kind of either a break that's had to happen, or you've been fighting and you need kind of like a reset button for the energy to be like lighter or better, because this to me feels like things are in transition of shifting in a better way. Yeah, but you're not the one doing the reading. I'm the one doing the reading. And I'm doing the reading for Donovan, and you're not Donovan. So please let Donovan talk. We in counseling. Okay. So Donovan, this is the counseling piece. This is the shifting of it to make it better. It's in progress to make it better. Yeah, you got to keep in mind, like, if somebody's paying for a reading, they're paying me for the reading. They're not paying you. And and I know Donovan didn't pay, but like, I treat these readings as a paid one. And you commenting on everything is putting your energy into it and interfering with their reading. Okay, so try to keep that in mind. With the Four of Swords in the present energy, it does feel like things have been a little bit stuck, internal, not really making progress, feeling like it's not progressing, not really talking. Like, this is a break card for me, or a separation card, or a timeout card, or needing some kind of break. And then the Two of Pentacles in the environment, it does tell me that one person has been putting in more effort than the other, which is probably you, are putting in more effort than him. But I do feel like, with that being said, with the reflection, with the thinking, with the working on things, with the inner work, because this is inner work. This is at least that. It's not outside action, like you're not seeing it, but it's internal. It's spiritual work. It's meditation to me. So this is saying that the balance is going to be restored. It's in progress of getting to being restored. In the hidden, I do feel like there's stuff that he doesn't tell you. Ace of Swords reversed. I do feel like there's things that he doesn't come forward with. I'm going to pull a clarifier on that. I feel like he worries. Yeah, with the Fool reversed. Hold on, let me see another one. I feel like he worries he's going to hurt your feelings, or it's going to be Ace of Cups reversed. You got Ace of Cups reversed twice in the reading. Yeah, not all the cards are reversed. I feel like he's kind of bored. And I'm not saying you're boring, but I feel like he's kind of bored and he needs some excitement. And because he needs excitement, he's kind of like in this place of, I don't show up the way that I should, or I don't invest the way that I could. And with the Two of Swords and the obstacle, that's the choice card. So he's not choosing. Like, he is just so stuck and not making a decision about what does he want to do. The intention part of it, I feel, is he's trying to fix it. He's trying to fix the lost love. He's trying to heal it with the Star card. He's trying to heal. He's trying to make things better. He's trying to move it forward. He's trying to do better. But it's almost like he's not sure if he can. Is he negative? Does he have a negative mindset? Like, I feel like he's very like, this is impossible. I can't do this. Like, it's like there's an excuse for everything. Is that his like attitude sometimes? Overly positive. Huh. That's interesting. So like, fake it till you make it? Very convenient. Yeah. Fake it till you make it is kind of what it's fake though. It doesn't feel legit, because we're wanting to heal it, but we're not sure what we can do. We're wanting to do it. We want to. His intention is to make it better, but he doesn't know if he has enough in him to do it. I do feel like with the Six of Cups, continuing to talk, continuing to work on the relationship, continuing to move things forward, to try. This is all about rebirth for me, and so was the Death card. This is about holding on to the memories that are good to make more. trying to make more, being ready to make more, wanting things to be better and lighthearted. I don't see another person. Doesn't mean there isn't one, but one didn't come through directly. Confusion and illusion, Neptune. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Memories and nostalgia. This is the same card. This is the same exact card. Memories and nostalgia is the same thing as Six of Cups to me. Reflection and projections. Yeah. So I feel like he's trying his best. It could be better. He's trying his best, but there's some stuff that he needs to be more open about, that he illusion, false positivity, faking it till he makes it. That's not going to help anybody. I feel like it's this, oh, just be positive and it'll go away. The thing is, with being overly positive, is that doesn't always, it helps with manifesting, but it doesn't always clear the problem. Because if there's this, it's sort of like the way that Spirit's showing it to me right now, and I don't think I've ever described it like this before. It's sort of like having like an issue with your actual bones in your back, with your vertebrae, your spine, and you have a lot of pain and you need surgery to fix it. Diagnosed bipolar. Okay. And instead of having the surgery, we're just masking the symptoms with pain pills or muscle relaxers or Tylenol and Advil. And it helps, but does it get to the root of the problem? It's going to keep coming up because the root of the problem isn't healed. As long as that surgery needs to happen, it's not going to be better. So with that overly positive thing, that is kind of what they're showing me. Like, we need to rip that off and get into the root of it all to make it the death card. We got to burn it down to rebuild it, is what I feel there. And there's an avoidance of that because it's scary. Especially, does he take I try not to read around medical, because I'm not a medical or mental health professional, but I feel like we're avoidant. We're avoidant by being extra happy. And it's okay to be happy because we don't want to manifest the negative, but we have to look at it somewhat. If we don't look at it at all, it's still there. It's not going anywhere. It's this trauma or whatever it is that's still inside of us, energetically speaking, that hasn't been fixed. And so I do feel like that needs to happen. But he does intend to make it better. I just feel like the way he's going about it isn't necessarily the best way, is what I get around that. Okay. I'm starting to get tired. Maybe it's the music. Let me change the music. Oh, yeah, that's going to make me real good. Okay. I just feel lost in this marriage. I understand. And you probably will for a while. It's like with all those like stuck cards, with all those swords, it's like you're sorting your way through the weeds. You're in the weeds right now. So it's not, you can't see what it's going to be like on the other end. And that's hard. That's hard. It actually falls right in line with the card that we got for the week, which is faith. Having faith that things will work out to help, though we can't see it right now. We're in the sadness, we're in the frustration, we're in the how is this going to get better? What do we do? Having faith that it'll work out. We've only been married for a month, but you guys have been together for a while, right? Yeah. It'll get better. I don't see you guys breaking up. Maybe taking a teeny break, but like I don't see you guys having a divorce or an ending. I don't see that. Nothing there showed that. I wasn't getting any kind of vibes around that for you. Well, I could be tired because I'm still drinking my coffee from 8 o'clock this morning. I just finished my coffee. Hey guys, I was going to pull a card for the week, a tarot card for the week. I haven't gotten around to that yet. Welcome, you guys. You know he is. Yeah. It'll get better eventually. The energy right now has been really bad since March. Hey, Kimmy Kim. The energy has been really bad since March, honey. It's been we entered this weird bubble of energy that it's the worst of the year. From March until the end of May. It's the worst energy of the year. And things are falling apart and things are not clear and things are challenging and very difficult and just frustrating. So that's what you guys are kind of going through right now. You're in the tunnel of the energy. Sitting in the library parking lot, avoiding going in. Oh. Do you want a Schitt's Creek card? Sure. So for those of you guys who don't know who Kimmy is, Kimberly on here, she's my cousin. She's my baby cousin. All right, let's see. Oh, Kimmy, here's something funny. So I used this on Friday night, this deck on Friday night to do a reading. I went live. I don't know if you came in. I can't remember. And I did a pull for Kristen. And, well, did you send me money? I don't know what your name is because it looks like you have, I can't, there's no words there for your name. They're just symbols. And I'm not going to say what they are. It's just a bunch of parentheses. So Kimmy is getting a free one because she is a member. So if you'd like to, Woody. Okay. So Woody, you said you were going to send money. Did you? All right. Kimmy, what does Kimmy need to know? Kimmy, King of Cups. I love that for you. That's awesome. I feel like emotionally it's saying that things are going to stabilize for you, which it hasn't been right now, right? So emotionally, like this is the best emotional card there is because we're stable. We're constant, we can trust, and it's love. It's stable love too. So I feel like this is saying you can trust the romance that's coming in. You can trust it. You don't want to, you don't want to blindly trust it, but you can trust it. That this has some room to grow, and it's not a shady energy that's just going to come and go, and it's not just passion. It's all the things. So it's chemistry, it's connection, it's romance, it's interest, it's intellectual, it's all the things. So I do feel like that's your big message for today. Oh, so what I was saying, I read for Kristen. I did a paid for Kristen on Friday night, and all she wanted to do was look at what was going to come up with her and the guy. And I think she wanted to know if she was going to see him this week. And so Friday night, I pulled cards, and I just kept seeing that she was going to see him in his car or in her car in a parking lot, and to be careful because she smokes, and I've been telling her she has to stop because he's going to catch her. And I was like, you got to be careful this week. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. I kept saying it. Saturday night, 24 hours later, she bumps into him at a grocery store she's never seen him at before. She has her son with her. And he's walking with her out to the car, and she hands the keys to her son and makes him run to the car to hide her cigarettes in the car. Literally what I predicted 24 hours before is what happened. She's like, yeah, I need to stop being lazy and do my work. So yeah, stuff is starting to move fast. I've been intuitively feeling that the closer we're getting to June, the more manifestation is going to be picking up, the more things are going to start shifting. And like, it's fast. So it's like, get your work done. You better be in a good place. You better be ready for all the stuff that you've been wishing for. You better be ready because it's coming, and it's coming in hot. It's coming in hot and fast. So it was wild. When she messaged me about it, she's like, you're not going to believe what just happened to me. And I listened, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, I literally just said that last night. I said that last night, and it was with the Schitt's Creek deck, which is so funny. So that is crazy. So Woody, did you send me money? Because I haven't been doing any free readings. The only 2 free readings, I did a giveaway because we hit the 3,000 likes, but you didn't give your question. So Donovan won by default. And then I'm doing the only mini free readings that I'm doing are for people that are members, which is part of my YouTube channel. It's a bonus that members get. Every time I go live, they get a mini reading. Kimmy. Crazy, and shows you're on point. Heading into the library, but I love you. I love you too. Have fun. Do a good job. Happy final week. Finals. Yay. It's nursing week this week. I didn't realize that. Kristen told me. So happy finals and nursing week. So you can send it to Cash App. My link, there is a tap link in the bio, but it's a link. It says taplink.cc/melsdivination. That will give you all of my payment options. But Mel's Divination on Cash App, I believe it's Mel's Divination on Venmo, and Mel's Divination on PayPal. I think it's the same for all 3. I'm honestly not sure, which is why I have the tap link there in the first place, so that it's easier for everybody instead of me saying it all the time. Yeah, it's at Mel's Divination for Venmo. And then PayPal. Oh, it's PayPal. Huh. That's not my. I think I need to fix that. That's not my work one, is it? I don't think that's my work one. I gotta check on PayPal. I think I might be having it sent to the wrong. No, that's my. Whatever. I need to know where's it said Cash App. Okay. Okay, so Devin. Okay, so what did you? So you paid for a mini, which is perfectly fine. What do you want to look at? You tell me. What do you want to know? Hey guys, welcome. We're doing paid readings right now. Mini $5, $15 for a full. You get 5 minutes for a mini, 10 for a full. All the links are in my bio. And we're doing a paid one right now. I'm starting a paid one right now, but after that, the list is open if you're interested. I have a crush on a married man. I want to know if I'll ever get with him. His name is Charles. Okay. Let's see what comes in with that. Okay. All right, Charles. Let's see what's going on there. I think that's just my Cash App. Charles. Okay. Star reversed. Thank you for sharing the live. Welcome, I am Empress. Let me flip these around again to make sure there's nothing that's overly reversed. I don't know what the deal is with the reversals. They just want to stay reversed. Okay. Charles. High Priestess reverse, Five of Pentacles, Opportunity, and Knight of Cups. Okay. High Priestess reversed, Five of Pentacles, Opportunity, and Knight of Cups reversed. And then, hold on, I'll pull one more, and then we can get started. Two of Wands reversed. Okay. I feel like, so with the Star card in the reversal, I feel like this is something that is possible. To me, the Star card in the reversal is kind of like losing hope or not being sure if there's if it's worth holding on to hope, kind of being unsure about things. And it reminds me a lot of, at least in this situation, of the sun, literally the sun, like outside in the sky, the sun, not the sun card. When it's partly cloudy and like the clouds cover the sun for a little while, the sun is still there, but it needs to come back out. And that's kind of what I get here. It's like the hope is still there, but it's not, it's kind of being covered right now. You're not really seeing the hope. Thank you for the share, Sheila. You're not really seeing it right now. And a lot of that has to do with you're not listening to your intuition, but you know how that feels. You know what your intuition, that's crazy. It's partly cloudy right now. Yeah. So you know your intuition. I feel like you are very intuitive and you don't always listen to it. Like you question it. Oh Lord, not a Charles. Yeah, I know. Isn't that funny, Sheila? I was just thinking, wait a minute. I just did a Charles. With the Five of Pentacles, this is telling me that security, insecurity, like, I don't know if you're insecure, if this is your insecurity or his insecurity. It feels like it's probably more his and you feeling his insecurity. Yeah. With the Three of Wands. I feel like it's his insecurity more than yours. Him being unsure about it and about the future, how that would look with the future, but it does affect the connection, right? If one party is insecure, it's going to affect it. Fears, worries, and concerns about how to go about it, right? With the Opportunity card, I do feel like this is saying it will happen. It won't be a major commitment though. I know you were just asking, your question was just, is something going to happen between the two of you, right? So I do feel like it's going to happen to have fun. Something light. This is totally, to me, this is we flirt, we hang out, we spend time together, we care about each other, we have spicy time, but we're not committing. It's not a committed energy. So it can be a bit unstable, but I do feel like that is going to be a thing that's going to come up. And with the Two of Wands in the reversal, the only trouble is he's not going to choose you. at the end of the day. Like, I don't feel, are you hoping he's going to get a divorce, or are you hoping for fun time while he's in the marriage? Because it feels like it's much more in the marriage than him leaving the marriage. Like, it almost feels like he's not going to be leaving the marriage. At least my readings don't go out into the forever, because I'm not God. I can't see everything. But at least for the next little while, I don't see him leaving, divorcing. Divorce for sure. Oh, you want the divorce. Okay. Let's see what this one says. The Two of Wands reverse tells me he's going to avoid the decision. True north, discovery, life path, seeking truth, direction, find your way, know where you're going, make a plan, explore. Complicated. Moon into yeah, I'm not getting a divorce. I'm just not right now. It's so complicated with this, with the moon. It's saying that there's feelings there. It feels like there's a connection there, but it feels like it's complex, and it's all something that is not necessarily going to flat out fall into place. There's potential. It's not this is never going to happen, but it might be one of those situations where it starts to happen and you have to be like, whoa, I'm not okay. I'm not okay without you being done with your thing. I'm not okay doing this. I'm not okay, like, having to have that boundary, because this opportunity card for me is also a card that tells me that, like, you kind of get what you want, but it's kind of backwards. And what I mean by that is, this represents to me, so in the show with this character, what happens with this situation, what this makes me think of is, she wants a business partner, and she gets a business partner, but the business partner is like a false representation of somebody else. Like, they're faking who they are. Like, they're sort of like wearing this mask of pretending to be somebody else, and they're selling like rip-off products. That she doesn't know that it's rip-off products. Like, they're just relabeling stuff. And so she thinks she's all happy, and she thinks like she's in this great place. It's kind of that, like, ignorance is bliss. Like, you're getting what you think you want, but it's not what you want underneath it. So I do feel like this is something that has potential, but I also feel like you're going to need to have some boundaries there and be like, hold up. Like, this dynamic, I want this, but not in this way. So I do feel like you're going to have to do something when it comes to terms around that. Does that make sense? His wife is cheating on him too, though. Yeah. I had a feeling he was yeah. Yeah, I'm sure she probably is, because that marriage probably isn't a solid marriage at this point. But even with that, people stay in their marriages for one reason or another, for money, for security, for the legal purposes, things like that. I need a different soundtrack. I need different music. Must have kids. Yeah, do they have kids? That's a good question. I didn't see anything there, but I didn't look either. Sometimes if somebody has kids, it pops out, but not always. Okay. Not always. It doesn't always come forward. I had wanted to share the astrology of the week, because I'm not doing astrology on my YouTube anymore. Yeah, 7. Oh, there you go. That's the anchor. That's it. Okay, so this week you're looking for a stable, reliable, reset, back up, start over. If you are looking for a stable, reliable partner, Tuesday's new moon could bring the suitor of your dreams into your life. If you are already in a relationship, you may want to discuss taking things to the next level by considering marriage, having children, or moving in together. Seeds planted at this time will bloom into the beautiful garden over the course of the upcoming year. I've been saying that. Be careful about what you're manifesting right now because you're going to pull it to you. Wednesday is another powerful day, perfect for romance, creativity, and getting out of a rut by implementing swift, radical change. Take a chance and dare to be different. During the weekend, if you're going on a date on Friday night, be careful of Casanovas who are all about the thrill of the chase but have zero desire for an actual relationship. Arguments could flare on Saturday, but harmony returns in time for Mother's Day when feelings of love and respect for familial roots abound. Tips for a 5-star week. Let down your barriers and take a chance in trusting those around you. This week's beneficial vibes promote sharing, nurturing, and pooling resources for the betterment of all. Top astrological event of this week is the new moon in Taurus. It's generous and is sandwiched between Venus, Uranus, and Jupiter. This generous new moon is sandwiched between Venus, Uranus, and Jupiter in grounded, good-hearted Taurus. Okay, no, that is what it said. This is a good day to create domestic plans for the future. Look for a house, take out a mortgage, or move in with your significant other. It's time to create a stable base for your own personal happily ever after. I would not say take out a mortgage right now. I would not advise that. I veto that. That's from, if you guys don't know what that's from, I have the Llewellyn's Daily Planetary Guide, and it has like a weekly like summary of what to expect every week. I was doing a full weekly video on my YouTube channel every week of the upcoming astrology, and I just couldn't keep up with it anymore. So I decided to share Monday mornings, the upcoming astrology. So tomorrow is the new moon in Taurus, and that has some big energy. Taurus is very stable. It's very grounded energy. So Taurus loves love because Venus and Taurus are the same sign and they're together right now. So there's a lot of potential there. I would not advise signing any contracts, getting into something serious of any kind, job, finances, house, whatever, relationship, because we are still in the portal of the Mercury retrograde that we entered. You're a Taurus. Oh, cool. Hopefully your future gets better. It will. Set that intention. Set your best thing for you to do, Sheila, because you're hoping for new love to come in. Hey, Robin. Welcome. Is use the energy tomorrow during the new moon to set the intentions of what you're wanting for your next partner. What do you want it to look like? What do you want it to feel like? How do you want it to be? How do you want them to be as a partner? How do you want it to play out? Welcome, Red Jewel, because that's a really good time to get clear on all of that because of the type of energy that we're in. So I do feel that that's going to be a big one. I'll pull a moon manifesting card too. But work with that energy. That's a good one. This is a good new moon. And we're almost fully out of the Mercury shadow period by the time we get to the middle of next week. So the 15th, we'll be out of the shadow period finally. And things are going to start taking off. It's going to be like full speed ahead all of a sudden. Like as if we've been in this train that's just been slow. And then all of a sudden it's just like, boom. Okay, let's pull a Moonology manifestation card for the collective for the week. Oh, we got Moana music on. What can I say besides you're welcome? Okay, let's see. One more. Come on. Zip. No. Okay, we got one. We're not taking 5. All right, this says new moon in Scorpio with go deeper, which makes so much sense because Pluto just went retrograde. Actually, let me pause him. Shh. Be quiet. Shh. Shh. Quiet. Let's see what this says. New moon in Scorpio 42. I don't use this deck ever. This is like the next deck from the Moonology book. This is the next step that she put out, and I never use it because I just like the original so much that I don't even bother. This retrograde has dragged. Yeah, it has. It's because it feels like we've lived like 7 lives in the 3 months that it's been going on. So this one says you're regaining control of a situation that cut deep. You've moved through your fears and can now see where this issue has come from. Now isn't the time to gloss over the facts. Rather, it is time for you to face your darkest concerns and go deeper. Your situation may need to crumble before it can be renewed. Wasn't I just saying that for Woody? I think I was just saying that. Something. Magic is called for. It's crucial to stay strong now. Sexually, it's time to reach for true communion with your partner. I was like, common what? Financially, this is a blessed time to work with someone on a joint venture. It's time to release a grudge. Manifesting focus. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to sex, money, or an obsession you've been grappling with. Manifesting mindset. Know that you're magic. Clear out negativity to supercharge your manifesting powers. Manifesting tips for cutting through fears. Call in Archangel Jeremiah, the angel who helps us review our lives. Channel the energy of Pluto, which just went retrograde, the planet that guides the sign of Scorpio and likes to go under the radar. Light a candle and ask Archangel Jeremiah to help you see whatever you need to acknowledge and break through in your life right now. Your manifestation affirmation is, life goes in cycles and my life is now regenerating. When to manifest your magic. Oh, we don't need that part. Okay. So I think that's pretty appropriate for where we're at right now because Pluto just went retrograde on the 2nd, and it's not a bad retrograde. It's not like a retrograde. Pluto retrograde is not the same. It's not like, oh my God, it's Pluto retrograde. Rah! It's not. It's like slow. It's retrograding very slow. Right now it's in Aquarius. It's going to retrograde back into Capricorn. It'll go into Capricorn. I want to say off the top of my head, I think I saw that it was going into Capricorn in September. And it's only for a little while that it's in Capricorn, and then it goes direct again, and then it goes into Aquarius. So it is done. This is the last time it's going into Capricorn in any of our lifetimes. Like, it takes Pluto, I think, over 200 years to go all the way around the zodiac. So it will never, you're a Virgo. Nice. So it will never, it'll never be back in this sign again while we are alive. Aries. I don't know why you guys are giving me your zodiacs just to say, hey. And the trash truck is coming, so it's going to be loud. But hi, Liz, Aries. Robin, I just got 2 kittens. Do you think they are going to have dark brown fur? I don't know. Wow, she's sleeping through the trash truck. That never happens. Usually she freaks out. I feel like one is going to be lighter than the other, is what I'm getting intuitively on that one. I feel like one will be lighter than the other. Like one will be like a pale, like almost like a Siamese pale, and the other will be darker. It feels like they're not going to be exactly the same tone of, yeah, they're not going to be the same exact tone. One's going to be darker and one's going to be a bit lighter, is what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. So yeah, I do feel like, so with this Pluto retrograde though, the thing I'm so excited about it because it's wrapping up the Capricorn stuff, and the Capricorn stuff has been the patriarchy. It's been, the oppressive administration thing that's been going on for so long. It's the controlling, the Saturn, the karma, the big dad, big brother thing, that we're shifting out of that. This is the last time we're wrapping that up, and Pluto burns stuff down. So going back into Capricorn one final time, it's going to burn down that kind of stuff one final time before it goes into Aquarius, which supports the collective. It supports humanity. So I'm super psyched about this because Capricorn is my first house, and I cannot wait for Pluto to stop bouncing back and forth over my first house. Like, I'm done. Done. I'm done with the transformation. I've done this for 20 years. I'm done with Pluto transiting through my first house. Like, I'm over it. I'm over the burning down and rebuilding and burning down and rebuilding and burning down. Oh my God. It's been that for the last 20 years. And I didn't realize that was why until not too long ago. And I was just like, holy crap, that's why. All right. That makes a lot of sense. So you're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah, Pluto is going to be, when it's going through this transit for all of us, it's going to be slow. It's basically just a slow and steady, one final push for you to let go of the stuff that is in a Capricorn theme in your life and what isn't healthy there, what needs to be burned down, Pluto is constantly endings and new beginnings, the phoenix. It's burning down, rebuilding, transformation, going within, going deep. Look at what we need to work on. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Susie, I got to go now. We'll no doubt catch you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye, Susie. Thanks for hanging out. You too. Have a good day. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the final, let's just get it over with, get it done, and start moving forward in a healthy way, because the last 3 months since March, middle of March, all of April and May has been so heavy, so much emotional work for everybody in their own individual way. And if you're a sensitive person like me, you feel it more than just your own personal stuff. You're feeling other people's stuff too. And that's hard as hell to deal with. It's very confusing about where is this feeling coming from and why do I feel this way? And is it me? Is it somebody else? All right. I'm going to have to get going soon because I have to eat something I haven't eaten yet today. I might come back on later tonight. I don't know. We'll see how much energy I have. But I will definitely be on again tomorrow. Let's pull a daily tarot of what we need to know for today. And the other day I was doing a free oracle pull from the Beltane deck. So if any of you want me to pull a card for you from the Beltane deck, I can and will for free. Let's see. What can I say? Say you're welcome. What do we need to know? Okay. I gotcha. So today's card for the day. Thank you for the follow, Shannon. We have the 6 of Wands. So this I love because it's all about forging ahead. We know where we need to go. We each individually. Today is about progress. It's even about baby steps progress. If you have a project that you have been working on or that you've been delaying, you've been procrastinating, today is the day to get even 5 minutes in on that. You don't have to complete a gigantic project today. Don't go easy on yourself. I feel like a lot of people have started things that they put down over time, and it's because of overwhelm and not having the energy. A lot of people haven't had energy to do things. But this is saying you'll have some energy today. It's a good day to try to accomplish at least a few little things on your to-do list and to give yourself credit for that. Even if all you do is work on something for 5 minutes that you've been needing to do, it's 5 minutes. It's something. So making sure that even the baby steps are important, even the little glimmers, even the small happy things, taking a little bit of progress and working with that instead of beating yourself up about the 25 things that you haven't done they'll still be there tomorrow and the day after and the day after. Just being like, there's always something to do. And a private reading. Yes, I'm not quite sure what you're looking for though. So private readings, you mean like off alive, not on alive? Is that what you mean, Aunt? Okay, Robin, cool. Because I offer, if that's what you mean, I offer individual, yes. Oh, yeah, through FaceTime, please, before my job interview. Oh, I don't have any openings today. I don't have any openings today, if that's what you mean. Is your job interview today? Because I'm booked for the rest of the day. I could do one tomorrow. I could do one tomorrow after, I'd have to look at my books. After 2, I think. Oh, no, I can't do one tomorrow. No, I'm wrong. I have appointments all day tomorrow. The soonest I could do one would be Wednesday, actually. I do have an emailed reading available on my website, but yes. Okay, so Robin, your card, you got hand fasting, 17. The poles pulse through all that I am. No hidden form is left untouched. I am willing, I am risking, for I yearn for unity spilled lustrily upon my lips. I feel like what this is talking about is it's talking about commitment. It's talking about partnerships. It's talking about, yes, Jessica, I'll get you in 1 second. It's talking about allowing yourself to allow others in, allowing yourself to ask for help if it's necessary, putting your guard down a little bit, softening up, or even just rededicating yourself to other people or yourself even. It's about relationships. It's about relating and really being open for that. Because all relationships are a risk. Opening your heart. Hi, Michelle. I'm not doing yes or no right now. And even if I was, that's a legal question. And I don't do that. All I'm doing right now that's free is I'm pulling oracle cards for people. Everything else is paid. Mini reading is $5. $15 is a full reading. Jessica, what does Jessica need to know? Woo! Okay, you got self-worship, 37. My hands fold as I speak to the stars, watching as the sky holds its breath. It's in stillness that I find that I am all that I am in all of divinity within me. So, Jessica, I feel like, let me see if I can get out of the thing so it will focus on the card. Nope, it's not. It's like I'm done. I'm done focusing for the day. Nope. My camera doesn't want to focus. Sorry. So I feel like basically what this is saying is it is okay to take care of yourself. It is okay to honor yourself. That is not selfish. You have to pour into you before you can pour into anything else. Family, friends, work. You can't do it if you're burned out, if you're sick, if you pushed yourself too hard that your body doesn't let it happen. Even mentally, emotionally, if you push yourself too hard mentally and emotionally, you'll burn out there too. And sometimes if you burn out mentally and emotionally, it shows up physically in your body and it will make you sick. So in different ways. So I do feel like it's saying it's important for you to honor yourself, to give yourself a little bit of a treat here and there, to go gentle on yourself and to know exactly the value that you bring into the world, because you're here for a purpose. You're here to help. You're here to, I cannot pick that card up. My arms are too short. It'll have to stay down there. You're here to make a difference, to do something. And so your energy is important here at this time and keeping that in mind. Okay, guys, I'm going to do a last call for paid readings because I need to get going. You're welcome. Just because I need to get going. I have stuff that I got to get done. I have things to do today. So I can't chill all afternoon with you all. But I will be back on tomorrow morning for another 2 or 3 hours in the morning before I take off for the day, before I have all my appointments and stuff to do, before I become unavailable. And you can always book I have an email reading on my website right now. That's an eclipse special for $20. I also have paid readings, but you have to, like, I get scheduled out. So you have to kind of like book in advance for that one. So like if you're wanting a reading through me, you gotta, like today, if you want a reading from me this week, you probably need to book for Thursday or Friday, because I get booked up in the week a couple days ahead of time minimally. So all right. So I think we're going to wrap it. If you do follow me, if you're following me on TikTok, make sure you're following me on YouTube in case if TikTok goes down. The links are in my bio. What's the other thing? Oh, thank you, Robin. Yeah, welcome. Welcome to the little community. Yeah, I'm usually on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in the mornings. I started trying to do it at 9 a.m. and then it got a little bit later and a little bit later. So it's usually by 10 a.m. EST time I'm online. And I try to stay on for 3 hours at a time if I can. If my energy holds up, if the traffic flow holds up, that kind of thing. But often when the traffic starts to slow down, that's when I get tired. Like I just started to get tired and it's because the traffic has slowed down. That happens to me when stuff starts to less interaction means less energy. So I start to wear out. My cat is snoring so loud right now. Let me pause the music. You can probably hear her. Can you guys hear her? She's snoring so loud. Sometimes she snores louder, but she's snoring right now. My little sleepy babe. Okay, kids. YouTube, nobody's on here, so I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube. See you guys tomorrow.